What's up, everybody? Appreciate you being here. It is another Nashville Predator hockey game on here. Let's see if the Preds can actually win on tonight. But it is the Predators versus the Montreal Canadiens. Both teams horrible. Both teams. The Nashville Predators are 7-13-6 with a loss against the Toronto Maple Leafs last night in Toronto. What's up, PQ? Good to see you. Cole as well. Trenton is here too. What's going on? Hello, everybody. And the Montreal Canadiens not having a good year either. They're 9-13-3 with a 6-5-2 record at home. The Predators 2-7-4 away, so not a very good record away. This could be pretty bad. These boys will be in the bottom of the cellar. I think the Blackhawks might be his worst, but why am I doing this game? I have no clue. But hey, we're going to have a good time anyways. We're going to have a good time. We're going to bring you the audio and the scoreboard and all that good stuff. So make sure you stick with us and share the stream out. Tell everybody, hey, come watch a good old hockey team. These two teams might put on a good game. These both are horrible. So we'll see. Is it going to be a low-scoring game? Is it going to be a high-scoring game? Who knows? We're going to take a look here at the lines here for the Predators. The Philip Forsberg, they're on the left wing on the first line. Stamkos and Nyquist. Second line, Janikowski, who gets his first goal last night. Stechkov and Marshall there in that second line. LaRue, Parson is getting the start tonight. Evangelista in that third line. And Cole Smith, McCarron, and Sissons for your fourth line. So there are your four lines. And then tonight, no UC Saros in the goal tonight, as we have a new goalie, and we'll see how he does. Eninen, I think that's how you say his name. He's 6-4 record. Saros last night takes the loss in that third period. Looked really good in that second period, but not too good in the third period. So appreciate you ones being here. Hit that like for us and hit that subscribe as we're going to get into it. The total goals is 6.5 and the spread is 1.5. I think this is going to be a low scoring game. I think it's going to be 2-1, and I'm going to go Preds. 2-1 Preds. Gonna Google if there's ever been an NHL game that did 0-0 exactly. So total amount of goals is 6.5, favored for Nashville, and the spread is 1.5, favored for Nashville. So we'll see how this goes. Make sure you share the stream out. Hit the like button for us. It's going to be a doozy tonight. But, it's all about the algorithm and keeping it going and doing stuff like this. So what is going on here? Okay, we're up here. Let's go to the main page for the Preds. And this is not it.
Nashville Predators hockey on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by your Middle Tennessee Toyota dealers. From the Bell Center in Montreal, it's time for some NHL hockey. The Nashville Predators continue their road trip through Eastern Canada as they take on the Montreal Canadiens. Down in the Predators locker room, a new face, Justus Anonen, will make his Nashville debut tonight wearing number 29, once worn by the one and only Thomas Vokoun. We'll see what Anonen does tonight in action for the Predators. Willie Donick and Chris Mason here with you. Mason, tough loss for the Predators last night, 3-2 in Toronto against a powerful Maple Leafs team. They had the lead after 2 periods, but they just can't seem to grow leads. They can't get off of that 2 spot as far as goals for. That's 5 straight games they've scored exactly 2. But today, all of that is overshadowed by losing one of their core players, one of their glue guys in Ryan O'Reilly.
It's a big loss. There's no question about it. He's one of the guys that, even in this tough situation, he brings it every single night.
6-2.
It's a big loss, and he was announced week to week with a lower body. Jerry Lazard placed on IR as well to activate Michael McCarron, who will be in the lineup tonight. So it's going to look a lot different tonight. Juuso Parssinen comes in. Tommy Novak will be scratched tonight. And it looks like they're going to move Steven Stamkos up with Forsberg and Nyquist. So it's going to have a different look. It's an opportunity, I think, for this team. you're trying to find a spark. You're trying to find something to really grasp onto. And I think when you lose a player like O'Reilly, everybody in that locker room knows that things haven't been going well, but it's an opportunity for guys coming in to step up and guys that have underachieved to really say, all right, guys, enough is enough. Let's get a shake up here with the Lions, and let's just go play hockey the way that we know how we can play.
So that is our Vanderbilt Health player update. And the lines we were given before and during the warm-ups might be different. They might mix and match. And, of course, Tommy Novak being a healthy scratch, he has struggled. So the center position will be front and center stage tonight for the Predators. And they have struggled in that area throughout the season. So let's see how they do tonight against the Montreal Canadiens. They've split their last four. They're coming off of an overtime victory over the New York Islanders. And the guy that scored the goals, or the guy that scored the game-winning goal, was Suzuki, their captain. Nick Suzuki's been outstanding, and Patrick Laine made his return.
Yeah, they've got a lot of good young talent on this team. They're in a rebuild situation. They've obviously had a lot of high draft picks over the years. Nick Suzuki, a young captain in the National Hockey League, and that's a big responsibility here in Montreal. That's a lot of weight and responsibility to wear the C here, but he's exciting. He kind of leads the way. He's their heart and soul type of a player. He's got a great work ethic, and obviously very talented leading the team in scoring as well.
They've got a lot of young talent on this team. They've picked high the last few years, and they're still not surrounded by a lot of veterans, and they traded for Patrick Laine over the summer. He made his debut in that Islanders game.
Yeah, exactly, and a good story. Last game, he was entered in the player assistance program. He didn't play last year, got traded, got hurt in camp this year, and he's back now and made an impact in his first game. So heads up for one of the best shooters in the game.
Montreal did not play last night, so they are more rested than the Predators. These two always seem to play exciting games in this building. This is one of the best venues around to watch any kind of sport event. Special play.
It might be a really fun game. Both teams really are in the bottom of the cellar and might play really well tonight. Preds actually played last night, so they might be a little more tired. They're going to be missing Ryan O'Reilly, as you heard. I'm going to go 2-1 Preds. 2-1 Preds is the score. Hit that like for us as you're coming in. We're trying to do some Nashville Predator hockey here tonight. We'll continue with some Predator hockey next week as well. But make sure you hit the like for us if you like NHL hockey. We'll be bringing those to you. I got to figure out. Sam uses this one where it follows the puck. I don't know where that's from. So he's going to have to let me know about that. But if you're a Habs fan, as Dallas is, and Open Ice Hits with Scotty 2 Hockey is, make sure you cheer on your team. This is a fan-friendly interactive chat. We'd love for you to be here with us as we watch some hockey here. And we'll bring you our reactions. And you know what? I forgot to do the goal for the Habs, so I got to do that really quick. Hopefully they don't score too quick. Let's see here. Downloads. Well, Packers, yeah. Packers Lions are on Amazon. I don't care. We're gonna do some football eventually. Maybe this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Downloads. So I try to get the where is it at? Trying to get the Habs goal song here. Videos. Documents. Oh, maybe here. But welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you coming in. Hit that like for us coming in. I have Saros in Fantasy League hockey. I'm glad he isn't starting, so I can cheer for my team, but also not be worried about a bad night from Juice. Yeah, he played last night. He played so well in the first 2 periods, and then Matthews took over with Nylander, and it was all over with. It was crazy. That's it? Yeah, there we go. Mm-hmm. Find it now. Mm-hmm. You love me? Well, I love you too, buddy. Looking for this. I don't know where it's at. I don't know if that's a Montreal one or not. All right, here we go.
Brought to you by the Middle Tennessee Toyota dealers. By Racetrack. Get the ultimate pizza power play. Score some hot, fresh, cheesy goodness today. And by Steel. Find your closest dealer at steeldealers.com. A live look at Montreal. Beautiful city, snowy day. And inside at Bell Center, always a great place to watch. Willie Donick and Chris Mason here with you. Lindsay Rowley and Hal Gill will be on with us. The Predators dressed in white coming off of the loss last night, 3-2 against Toronto. Let's go to our Mid-South Ford dealers, key to the game. But first, let's give you the Middle Tennessee Toyota. Well, let's go with the Mid-South Ford dealers, and then we'll talk about the goalies.
Well, we'll talk about both because Oninen in. Eustace Oninen gets his first start with the Nashville Predators here in Montreal. Guy's got to play good in front of him. There's going to be a lot of nerves. Get him settled in. We get to look at 6'4", 24-year-old Eustace Oninen.
So the Predators will start a couple of Quebec natives, Jonathan Marchessault and Zach Leroux. That's not how they warmed up, so it may just be a privilege to start off the local guys. Colton Sissons will get the start at center. We don't expect those line combos to stay the same. Of course, Nashville without Ryan O'Reilly. This is the first game that O'Reilly has missed since he's become a Predator. With the puck, it's Kirby Dach for the Canadiens. Canadiens coming off a 2-1 overtime win over the Islanders. David Savard sends it for Dach. Dach gliding around, 6'4". Patrick Laine gets the start. He had a goal in his return. His first game as a Canadian. Here he is. He's a deadly shooter. Over 200 goals in his career. Out to the point, a one-timer blocked by Zach Leroux. Nick Blankenberg playing in his 5th straight game. Tried to clear it, sent back in by the Canadiens. Laine takes it all the way into the corner, and it just got slammed into the boards by Brady Shea. Marchessault emerges with the puck.
Well, it's good for those guys to get the start here.
Now we'll get to the Middle Tennessee Toyota starting goalies after the icing.
And we just talked about Eustace Oninen. You can see his numbers there with Colorado. Fresh start here with the Predators.
And
Sam Montembeault, who was just named to Team Canada. Little weight relief, I think, on him. I was talking to Mark Denis about Sam Montembeault, and he thinks that's kind of been weighing on his mind because his name, and up here in Canada, that's all they talk about. But he got named to that team, so congratulations to Montembeault.
So a long shift for Marchessault and Leroux with Sissons, and they ice the puck. So this will be a challenge after 1:05 on the ice. And here comes the top line for Montreal. Shot through the middle. And a save made by Eustace Oninen, his first save as a Predator.
Well, let's take a little more here on the Four Nations team. As we can see, Sam Montembeault. And they're right there. There's the Canadians, Patrick Laine, Joel Armia, and Samuel Montembeault. A couple Finns and the Canadian.
Off the draw, Montreal gets it to Lane Hudson. That one tipped on the way towards the goal by Suzuki. Alex Newhook knocked to the ice by Steven Stamkos. So Stamkos takes over in the middle. And now Philip Forsberg turns the puck over. And not able to hang on was Newhook. Predators got away with one. Now let's see how Stamkos does at center with Forsberg and Nyquist. In the circle, Caulfield to Newhook. Whips it out top. They work it around. A shot by Hudson. Blocked by Alex Carrier, who also grew up not far from here in Laval. Forsberg now moving up the ice. Finds Stamkos. That shot missed the net. It's been a bad theme for the Predators of late. Good shooters not hitting the target. Stamkos did not have a shot on goal last night. Nyquist does a good job to win the puck battle. Shen knocked down in front. Puck available. Swinging through and taking it, Christian Dvorak of the Canadiens. Shen takes it back, winds it around the boards. Nashville with the line change. Michael McCarron in there. He has missed the last 6 games with injury. Back in tonight with Ryan O'Reilly week to week. Nashville also sitting Tommy Novak. So brand new line combinations. Big opportunity for Juuso Parson. We'll see him tonight. Here's Dvorak on the other side, and a mask save is made by
Off the
Ononen.
southern
You
draw,
see the size
y'all,
when
to
he goes down.
Montreal.
He still covers that top part of the net. That was a really good shot. Ripped. Ononen went down, took it off the shoulder and the mask.
Blankenberg has to race back for it. Feeds it back to center ice. McCarron trying to get control of it. And Brendan Gallagher brings it in, but the play is offside.
Well, here's one of the themes that you talked about. I'm actually really excited to see Stamkos get an opportunity with Forsberg and Nyquist. See if they can spark something, a little change of pace here. Got a good opportunity there. They get into the area. And just a missed shot right there, just a little bit off. He's got those sights just a little hair off there. There's a little space on that top part of the net on Montembeault. So let's see if they can dial that in a little bit.
One tipped in by Fedor Svechkov, another guy whose role will probably increase. This is uncharted waters with all of the things that O'Reilly does at all situations. Who's going to pick up the slack? And now a 2-on-1 developing for Montreal. Armia sends it over, broken up last minute. Centered back out in front, coming back to grab it is Parsonen.
Good job by Yossi. Just gets his stick on to break up that cross-ice feed.
Juuso Parsonen with the Luke
you won't be able to watch it on TV unless you have a
Svechkov.
subscription.
Interesting trio to watch. And a hard hit.
Right here,
made by
pressure.
Arbor Jacki on Carrier. Pass out to the point, Evangelista. Down low for Svechkov. Svechkov to the bottom of the circle, turns and shoots. Saved by Montembeault. Parsonen trying to take up real estate in front of him.
You need Xfinity or Fubo or YouTube TV. No.
Icing.
Fubo or
Xfinity.
Xfinity.
Behind Ononen.
That's one thing they're going to have to do is simplify. Watch this play here by Yossi as Brady Shea 2-on-1. Yossi hustles back there, reads that play.
I think it's Xfinity or Fubo.
Yossi went backdoor and then just gets his stick, breaking up that 2-on-1 pass across. That could have been a really good scoring chance. Yossi uses his skating ability to knock that pass out of harm's way. Good play early.
Well, it will be Sissons with Marchessault and LaRue again. Again, not how they warmed up. But we'll see how Andrew Burnett decides to deploy his unit.
Here we go.
Puck turned over by the Predators. Line A has it just inside the Predator line. LaRue picks it up. Sissons looking up ice for Alex Carrier.
Marchessault
coming in on the weak side. LaRue will get the shot off the glove of Montembeault. The rebound caroms behind the net.
Just got a piece of it. That surprised Montembeault a bit there. That shot from the bad angle by LaRue.
Third length really quick.
Advancing up the ice, Jacob Struble. Out to the point for Doc. Shea quickly turns up ice. Brady Shea working with Luke Schenn on this show. LaRue just taps it over for Stamkos, who drives wide and shoots. That one on net, and a save by Montembeault. The rebound kicks way up in the air. Schenn secures it. Shea the shot. Blocker save by Montembeault. Montembeault has beaten the Predators 3 times in 4 games in his career against Nashville. Darby Doc, a quick centering pass. Shea anticipated that very well. Luke Schenn for Stamkos. He'll stay on the ice. He'll move it to the middle. Nyquist to Forsberg. A quick release. Cleared of the zone by the Canadiens. Michael Matheson sends it towards the net. Blocked aside by Ononen. Suzuki out to the point. Cole Caulfield, a good shooter. 16 goals on the year. Suzuki, tic-tac-toe broken up by Roman Josi. Newhook tried to play it. Now gets it back in the corner. Caulfield tried to center it towards the circle area. It's picked up by Suzuki. Backhand centering feed. Caulfield off to the wing. Save made by Ononen. Justus Ononen getting tested.
Big guy, really efficient with his movement there. Just one little half step and he's right on the angle.
Montreal continues to pressure. Cross-ice feed. Caulfield is stopped by Ononen.
What a save by Ononen. There's a display of his abilities to get cross-ice east to west. He's sitting there waiting for that shot. That was a grade A scoring chance.
By their best goal scorer. Now Josh Anderson backs in across the Nashville line. Lots of speed. Another centering pass. Suzuki tried to go upstairs. Gallagher secures it. Montreal trying to jump on the Predators, who arrived very late last night. There was a delay getting out of Toronto. Nashville turns around in the back-to-back.
Keep in that like
Montreal has not played since Tuesday. Juuso Parssinen, who is fresh, chips it past the D, and that will at least allow the Predators to get a line change. 6.5 minutes gone.
4 shots for the Canadiens, 3 for the Preds.
Game 2 of a 3-game road trip. Maroon just tried to throw himself into anything that was moving there. Justin Barron was the target. Loose puck, grabbed by Brady Shea, takes it directly at the defense. Now veers off and shoots. Tough angle.
Shot wide.
And a penalty call is coming out. We've got a too many men on the ice penalty coming.
Well, it's the Justus Annunen off to a great start.
It happened almost last night.
Predators debut. Watch this
Montreal,
save.
bench minus,
East to west.
Oh, no, Preds are on a power play.
What a save there by Annunen.
Preds are on a power play. Too many men on the ice for Montreal.
Nashville Predators
All right. Preds are going to be on a power play with too many on the ice, served by Brendan Gallagher for Montreal. See if the Preds can get a goal here. Definitely not a shorty for Montreal, but 13:02 in the first. Montreal with 4 shots on goal, 3 for the Preds. Appreciate anybody that watched last night. I know, Trent, you're here. Cole is here. Too many Canucks stirs. That's right. Anybody else watched last night, hung out with us? Make sure you say hello. Ninja watchers out there, make sure you say hello as well. We love to meet new folks. If you're a Canadian fan, we love to meet you as well. But please say hello and subscribe to the channel too as well, guys. We're trying to get over our hump of subscribers, get it back to 27,000 or 28,000 or 27,800 at least. So if you're just joining us, help us subscribe. We'll be doing more NHL hockey here very soon. We're about it, CeeLo. Yeah, it's tough times. If you're a Ninja Watcher, make sure you say hello. We'd love for you to join us on our channel tonight. Come on, still 15 likes. Hit that like, y'all. It's free. That's right. It's free to do. Free to do, man. Subscribe and hit the like. It both helps the channel. If you want to become a member, that helps the channel as well. We also had a vlog. Make sure you check out that. We did that today. That was a good vlog we put out for you guys.
For too many men.
Martin St. Louis, and right here, 5 guys. Keep your eye on the bench there, top left of your screen. You got the jump on there. There's all 6 right there. And Montreal takes an early undisciplined penalty there. And an opportunity here for the Preds to strike first on the power play.
Montreal is called for 4.4 penalties per game. That's 3rd most in the league. Nashville 6th most in the league at 4.1. And that's all penalties, not just minor, but the majors as well. So the fights figure into it. Nashville going on the power play now without Ryan O'Reilly. So Gus Nyquist goes in. Steven Stamkos kicked out of the faceoff circle. Marchessault will come on. Marchessault with his 500th point last night. Barely getting to it, Montreal. Montreal is a top 10 penalty killing team percentage-wise. Good play by Forsberg to steal the puck on the clearing effort. He approaches, saved by Montembeault.
I like that. That's a good job by the power play. Really fighting hard to get pucks back. And that shot-first mentality, we talk about this all the time, that'll help collapse the Montreal Canadiens around the net. If they know it's a shot threat, you tend to fade more to the net, and that's going to open up some plays. But good work here early by the power play, keeping some plays alive.
So this will be something to watch to see how Nashville evolves without Ryan O'Reilly. He is week to week. So this will be how they have to deal with it for a good while. And Nashville needs a jump start with the power play. They're just 2 for their last 19.
Come on, we scored against Toronto. We can score here.
0 for 2 last night.
That's a big loss, losing Ryan O'Reilly. But having said that, there's nothing you could do about it right now. But it's a big opportunity for a lot of players on this team to try to turn things around.
Stamkos got the feed from Nyquist. Nyquist excels in getting the puck into the offensive zone set up. Into the middle, Nyquist shanked it off the heel of his stick.
Nyquist is still trying to figure out how Matthews put it between his legs.
A short-handed chance coming for Montreal. Jake Evans shoots, he scores!
And a shorty. A shorty. 1-0 Habs.
Jake Evans took it all by himself and beat Justus Annunen. And Evans gives Montreal a 1-0 lead.
Yeah,
Jake Evans
turned over here.
Watch
Evans. He does a really good job. He's opening up, looking past, little stutter step. And this stutter step, watch Arnold will back in a little bit here. That stutter step, and he fades to the left there, expecting maybe a potential pass to Armia, and it opens up enough side on the short side, and Evans made a really good shot off the post and in.
So for only the second time in the last 7 games, Nashville has fallen behind, giving up the first goal. The other time was in Minnesota. They were able to turn around that game and take the lead.
That's such a great start tonight.
Many of you know Nashville has had all kinds of trouble winning the close games. They've lost 4 consecutive games.
Montreal scores on a shorty.
The first 3 were in overtime last night in regulation. Here's a pass right up the gut to Josh Anderson. He's got some speed coming in shorthanded. So the Predators surrender only their second shorthanded goal of the season. Physical play. And the puck comes loose. Nashville not able to get set up here with 30 seconds to go on the power play.
Unbelievable.
Arnonen, who just surrendered his first goal. Let's see how he reacts after a good start. Now Carrier, who's been blasted a couple of times, and not treating him very generously in his hometown or near his hometown. Crowd wanted a penalty. Ref's not buying it. Puck loose at center ice with just 5 seconds to go on the power play. Evangelista hits Parsonen. Parsonen, all kinds of traffic around him. He's knocked to the ice by Savard. Savard puts his glove on the back of Parsonen's head. Won't let him up. They're still down. The referee says, can you guys please get up and keep playing? Back to 5 aside. Wilsby finds an open Gus Nyquist. Predators back to work at even strength. Stamkos crisscrosses, drops it off to Nyquist. Opens up. Shot blocked right into the glove.
Nyquist not doing anything out there.
Let's hear from Rooms to Go.
Go style, go savings, go selection. At Rooms to Go,
Let's
you can go
Welcome
any way you want. Buy the piece or buy the room. Make the most of your space for less. Rooms to Go. Let's go.
We just gave up a shorthanded goal on a power play.
Searching for answers. That's definitely not the way you want to start a game. You get put on the power play, give up a shorthanded goal, but there's only one option. Just keep fighting, keep moving forward. It's been tough sledding for this team.
Habs go. What's up, Mike Lowe? Good to see you.
We all know that. This group of players who's ever on the ice has got to find a way to get out of this.
Right there, the Habs are rebuilding. The preds have so much talent.
Jake Evans shorthanded at 750.
Bad year to be a Tennessee or Nashville Suns fan.
Shows you what happened. Marchessault tried to blindly feed the puck back to Yossi to set up the power play. Evans stole the pass and he was home free. That one shot and hit Forsberg, went the wrong direction. Shen was trying to get a tip.
Definitely a rebuild, Mike says.
Uri Slavkovsky got an open man in the corner. It's Doc. Pass got away from him and Shen delivers the check to finish the play. Here's Forsberg trying to come alive offensively, as is Stamkos. Nyquist interchanging. Adam Wilsby attacking.
Off the
Centers
ice.
it in
He's
front.
doing horrible.
Batted away by Lane Hudson. Centered again for Stamkos. That went just wide.
We're making some plays here. This line's got a little something here early. Let's see if they can hit Pater, make something out of it.
Doc got around Wilsby, but not Shen. Shen put it right in the sternum. Line back towards the point, deflected by Nyquist. So Nyquist, Stamkos, and Forsberg all trying to get on track offensively. All 3 of them, you can take a look at the numbers recently. But let's see what happens when they're all together. Great play by Suzuki to pivot away from traffic.
Bad turnover.
And he is denied by Arnonen. He saved there to keep the Predators within 1.
Nice little play by Suzuki there to get that chance, a little spin off, and then Arnonen drops quickly to get his pad down and make another big save.
This is one of those games where something's got to give.
I don't know what
Montreal
the deal
has surrendered a lot of goals this year, 3.7 per game. That's 30th in the league. And of course, Nashville is dead last in goals per game at 2.31. In fact, they're on a pace to challenge their lowest of all time. Still a long way to go. Only about a third of the way through the season here, so a lot of time to correct that. But it has been tough sledding. 9:04 to go in the first. A shorthanded goal by Jake Evans makes it a 1-0 game.
All right, we got a timeout here off, what was it? Trying to see what it was. An offsides play. That's what it was. Offsides. My name is CeeLo. On the go at CeeLo is the channel. We're going to go over the goal scorer here. Goal scorer. Jake Evans scores with 7:50 into the first period. His 5th of the year. Short-handed, unassisted as well. 1-0 Montreal What's up, John? What's going on? Good to see you. 28 likes. Let's get those likes up for us. Appreciate that, y'all that are in here. But Jake Evans, his 5th of the year shorty for Montreal. That's how bad it is for the Preds. They can't even protect a power play on our own end, and we give it up. Decent player, 3rd or 4th liner. Yeah, so Jake Evans, his 5th of the year, makes it 1-0. Shots on goal, both at 5. A 6 for the Habs, 5 for the Preds. Mike Lowe says, useful player when it counts. We'll see if this goes on here. Preds are not doing well. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe each player is waiting for the other player to just turn it on. I don't know. Are they all afraid to like step on each other's toes? I don't know. But this is not what we're supposed to be doing here. All good cheering for all the Finns. The Habs tonight. You have emojis. Would you like to
Welcome
use
back.
those?
Montreal leading 1-0 in the first. I'm Lindsay Rowley down ringside. Well, Justus Onanen making his Predators debut tonight. Justus was traded to the Predators from Colorado on November 30th. And when he was traded, there was only one problem. He had the same nickname as UC Saros, Juice. However, the locker room very aware of this issue and is working as quickly as possible to find Justus a new nickname. Of course, Justus said that Juice nickname, of course, goes to UC Saros because he is the veteran goaltender. Now, I went into the locker room yesterday, sort of asked around what names being up for consideration, and courtesy of Mark Delgaizo, he said Nooner is one of the ones that's up for consideration. So we'll see, guys. I'm sure we'll find out soon.
Nooner.
Well, Onanen just made another save as they try to find traction with the new nickname. We'll keep an eye on that. Brendan Gallagher's pass finds its way to Arbor Jacki. Savard makes a nice move around the defender. The next pass is picked off by Sissons. Now ahead for Zach LaRue. Back for Sissons. Sissons has the puck caught in his skates, and Savard takes it out of the play. Nashville had a chance to strike there. Not able to turn it into a scoring chance. Blankenberg quickly up the ice. LaRue will try it from this side.
Finish goalie.
Svechkov had to slide past Savard there. Almost got drilled into the boards. Said they get jacked up to play in this building. Montreal has a better record at home. 6-5-2, only 3-8-1 away. Montreal on the season 9-13-3, 21 points. The Predators 13 losses in regulation. 7-13-6 with 20 points overall, and only 2 road wins. That's something that's got to get better soon. Svechkov does a nice job to chip it out of trouble. Evangelista comes in on the offense, gets it back to Svechkov. The corner it goes. There's Evans, who owns the game's first goal. Puck comes free. A shot by Parson in out of the glove of Montembeault. Rebound to the side of the net. Cleared up the ice. And this will be icing on Montreal.
That's the way they have to play there, is get in on the forecheck and battle and just put pucks to the net and battle for second opportunities. And Justus Onanen strong here in his first start with the Predators, giving up that one shorthanded goal, but another big save here as he gets out, finds that puck. And right there, big guy, good on his feet, quick for a big man, blockers that one away. So far so good for Justus Onanen.
Stamkos to take the draw. He was effective last night in the circle in Toronto, taking faceoffs.
Singing the Christmas carol.
Emil Heineman able to slide it past Josi, but he's going to be called for icing. He doesn't get there in time. Carrio does a good job to get there. Let's look at our racetrack fueling up. A little bit more on Justus Onanen.
Well, he's a big draft pick, and you can see there, 3rd 2018, 1 gold in the World Juniors, 6-0-0 at that World Junior tournament. There's his
2018 of the
stats for the Avalanche
nice.
This year, and same hometown as Pekka Rinne, and he came highly recommended by Pekka, as a matter of fact, who knows him from back home. He's skated with him, knows how he trains, his work ethic, and all the character traits, so they're really high on Onanen.
Forsberg behind the net, brings it out, tries to sky it up the stairs, and it goes over the net.
Forsey trying to do a wraparound.
They're buzzing. They're going to have a little more space when you're comparing the Montreal Canadiens and the way that they defend compared to the Maple Leafs and some of the teams that the Predators have been playing lately. They've had a tough schedule in terms of the opponent, and Forsberg gets inside, he gets around there, and again, is able to get a stick on it. It's Jake Evans comes back and right there gets a stick and just ski jumps out, and the puck doesn't get to the net, and that's been one of the issues for the Predators. A lot of attempts, but a lot of misses and a lot of blocks.
Alex Newhook to the interior, Caulfield. Newhook works it back to Lane Hudson. They love his
First time
creativity.
the Preds and the
Second-round pick, he's just 20 years of age.
Canadiens have played all year.
Shin with Caulfield coming in. Forsberg turns the stick over to play it. His next pass is taken back by Montreal. Forsberg steals it back. Forsberg trying to find Stamkos. Montreal breaks it up. Nyquist goes cross-ice looking for Stamkos. Newhook deflected. Forsberg a heavy hit on Struble. Suzuki trying to get turned up ice as the puck comes his way.
Forsberg's trying to hit everybody in sight. He laid the body on 3 different guys there.
Appreciate you coming in, hit that like button for us,
but also trying to set the tone physically.
With Blankenberg with some space, Montreal backs off. Blankenberg able to find some space, takes it all the way to the deep corner. Jack guy all over him down there. Sissons comes up with the puck. He's double teamed in there. A lot of traffic in that corner. It's reversed over to Shea. Shot didn't get through. Shea gets his own rebound, plays it to the corner. Sissons is there. Looking for Michael McCarron. Once upon a time, a first-round pick by Montreal. Way back when. Skipping play. Played ahead to Line. Saved by Arnonen. Picked up by
shot on Arnonen. He got it, though. He saved it.
Every time Line touches the puck, he is such a deadly shooter.
McCarron all by himself. Yossi coming in to
30
help.
likes. Y'all haven't hit the like button yet. Make sure you do. 30
Keeps
likes.
Control of the puck enough for LaRue to come in and help. Marchessault winds it around the boards. Carrier down to play it. LaRue looks for the loose puck. Played to center. Mark Jankowski takes it back. Marchessault for Yossi.
Oh, Yost.
Marchessault from the corner now. LaRue, one-timer, tipped wide by Jankowski. Good screen. Jankowski with a loose puck.
Desert Fox, what's up? Dropping those knives.
Good job by LaRue to take possession. He wants to go off the ice. Nashville in the midst of a line change. Marchessault on his way off. On the transition, Gallagher. Nashville overwhelms along the half wall, but Gallagher gets it back. Under 4.5 to play in this opening period. Nashville winless in their last 5, with 3 of those losses in overtime. 0-2 and 3.
Hit that like, hit that subscribe for us.
Scored exactly 2 goals in all 5 of those games. Anderson has a cutter. Willsby breaks up the pass. Well done by the rookie.
That's a good play there by Willsby. Good heads up, timing, body position.
Evangelista with possession inside the line. Able to evade some traffic. Put it on the stick of Montembeault. Rebound. Retrieved by Stamkos. Shoved off the puck. Hudson behind the net. Tapped by Forsberg on the forecheck. Forsberg strips it. Looking for Nyquist. Picked up Stamkos. Deals it back, but it's picked off by Hudson. He was trying to find Nyquist.
Yeah, he connects with that. It's in the net. They're just a tad off on some of those plays.
Those are the plays all year that the Predators seemed to, when they were playing well last year, connect on a lot more often.
Yep.
Talked a lot about missed shots. Been a problem again in this first period. Evans centers. Another good save for Arnonen.
Right in front of that.
Yoel Armia. Armia was in tight and open. That was low slot. That's prime scoring territory.
Well, Montreal, they got a lot of players. You talked about the young talent, but they've got a lot of guys that can get you out of your seat. They're high-flying, exciting, fast, skilled team.
Doing all right.
Too. Caulfield back
another
to Suzuki.
Challenge.
Great save by Arnonen, holding his
working
ground.
out.
Had the right position.
Arnonen.
Net knocked off the boarings. Behind the play.
Arnonen, another big save. He had to make a big save there, and he's made some big ones here in the first period, looking sharp in his Preds debut. That redirect goes down, covers that net. Big one for Arnonen.
What does a good investment opportunity
commercial break. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. My name is CeeLo. On the Go with CeeLo is our YouTube channel. We do Nashville Predator hockey here. We would love for you to join us for the rest of the season. Or if you like hockey and you're not able to watch anything, check us out. We have a good time. We'll try to bring you Saturday night's game as well, based on what happens with the football game. We're going to try to do the SEC football game this weekend as well. Georgia Bulldogs versus the Texas Longhorns. We'll see if that goes well. But thank you so much for hanging out. Hit the like for us. Hit the subscribe as we're trying to build our subscribe count again from our off season of NASCAR and baseball on our channel. We do tons of sports. It's a great sports channel. Plus, we supply you with some great travel content, some vacation fun with cruises and Disney parks and all that good stuff. So if you like this channel with baseball, Atlanta Braves baseball, Tennessee Volunteers football and basketball, NASCAR, all of the NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, NASCAR Xfinity Series, all that stuff there, and some travel stuff, and Nashville Predator hockey. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do a great job here. So thank you guys for tuning in. 34 of us we're trying to get to. Let's see what our likes are at right now. We're trying to get to 30 likes. That's our goal. 30 likes. And we are at 22. So 8 more likes to go to 30. Help us get to 30 likes. We'll see if we can get to a total of 50 tonight. That's our main goal of 50.
The Ice Cold Caulfield, who burst on the scene on that great run that Montreal made to the Stanley Cup final. He's just 23. Juraj Slavkovsky, 20. And Fedor Svechkov, 21.
Yeah, you talk about opportunities. Obviously, Ryan O'Reilly out. Tommy Novak out of the lineup. You're going to need guys to step up. It doesn't matter if you're a veteran player or a young rookie getting your first crack in the NHL. Anybody can do it. Anybody can be a leader. You don't have to be wearing a letter or be a veteran player. Anyone can be a leader at this point. Get out there, do your thing, and make a difference. There's a lot of opportunity here when a team's going through a tough stretch, a tough start to the season, the way the Predators have struggled.
Shots to 5.
Joined us late, Ryan O'Reilly, week to week with a lower body injury that happened last night in Toronto. Here's Doc. Shot was blocked by Yossi, and there's a souvenir in row number 2 here at the Bell Center. Always a great crowd, amazing hockey town, so much heritage, tradition. Barely have enough room for all the banners and the rafters here, Mace.
Yeah, well, you go to Toronto and then you come here, and you know a lot of the hockey people. That's all they talk about here.
Or do we have
what's going on? What's going on with the Predators? You can't score goals.
Predator fans or a mixture
We're
of
all
both.
thinking
If
the
you're a
same
Preds
thing.
fan, click Go Preds. If you're a Habs fan,
gotta
go
find a way
Habs.
to create offense and start scoring goals or defending better. But the offense or the lack thereof has just been baffling.
That is the thing about Montreal and Toronto. They don't just care about the local team. They just care about the league as a whole. So they want to hear. They want to know what the storylines are. So it's interesting.
2:25 to go here.
32 Thoughts had some notes in his latest column that he picked up yesterday when the Predators were in Toronto. Some of the subtle changes that they've made to try to play better structurally. We've seen that. It just hasn't translated to offense yet. There's a blocked shot cleared last minute by Doc. Not out of the zone. Willsby directs it back to the net. That pinball wide. Marchessault, blind pass, looking for Leroux. Leroux up the wing. Got crushed, but delivered the pass to Willsby. Rolled off the tape for Shen. Got it through. It's tipped by Jankowski. Saved by Montembeau, and now
here we go.
Leroux's going to fight back a little bit here and draw some attention.
Leroux
He's getting in there.
He had Leroux in like a headlock.
That's what he does. And this team, when you're looking at the Predators, I think they need more of that. There's Laine gets in there, and that's what Zach Leroux does. That's the MO on him. He gets in there, he agitates. He's done a good job. He's been very disciplined. He hasn't taken penalties up here, but he sticks his nose in there. He doesn't back down from anybody, and that's what he does. And we were talking about that last game. There's a good quote there on the internet. I think it was Penalty Box Radio, asking him what kind of people have been saying. It was like, who are you, kid? You know, who's this guy? And he goes, oh, don't worry, you'll know sooner or later who I am. And every single game, he makes an impact. Whether it's on the score sheet or it's getting in there and that physicality. He gets his nose dirty and he makes things happen.
Not afraid to have words with Arbor Jack guy. He was a big, tough guy. 6'4", 240.
He's a tough kid, that Jack guy.
Face off, Preds.
He's a great
offensive zone here.
Pass to the point, picked off again. This is how they scored the shorthanded goal earlier. Caulfield. Shea tries to break up the play. To the point. Hudson lost it. Evangelista takes it.
Oh, we got more than 20 here.
Catches up to him.
We'll take
On
that.
the counter, Caulfield a second time. This time, over to Suzuki. 90 seconds to go in the first period. Shorthanded goal by Jake Evans unassisted. Is the only goal in the circle. Caulfield trying to get it back. Does. Hit the crossbar.
Hit the post. Montreal almost scored again.
Parsonen can't clear it. Hudson swings it over. Glove save.
Hey.
Caught it right before Suzuki made the tip.
Yeah, I think that this team, the Montreal Canadiens, they can make things happen in a hurry. One little mistake here, and it ends up on Caulfield's stick, and you can see, I don't know if Shea and Blankenberg got a piece of this, and then it goes off the crossbar. Yeah, that was right off of Shea's stick, I believe, off the crossbar and out. And then on it holds on intelligently from that long point shot just to slow things down a little bit.
Face-off coming up with Christian Dvorak, the former Arizona Coyote. Face-off controlled by Montreal. Gallagher. And a whistle. Penalty call coming up. Jankowski saying that, hey, it was not me. I'm innocent.
Jankowski's going to get the call on the penalty,
like that. He's
and
fired
the
up,
Habs
and
are
you don't
going on
see
a power
him
play.
Get too emotional
Nashville, number 17, 2-minute minor hooking.
or animated. He's still fighting, arguing his cause all the way to the box.
Got the goal last night, first goal of the year for him.
And Andrew Burnett with a lot of frustration right now with this team, and we'll see right here. Oh, Gallagher he had his stick and just held on to it. You hold on when the stick gets on your chicken wing a little bit, and then he went down, he sold the call. That stick was barely being held on by Jankowski, and then Gallagher, as he does, embellishes that and got the call.
1:04 left in the period. Jankowski in the penalty box. First penalty taken by the Predators tonight. Last night, they only took 3 penalties, but 2 of them came in the third period with the Predators down 2-1. They were on the power play. Stamkos negated the power play with a penalty, and then Marchessault committed one right after that.
1 minute to go
and
here
the
in
Maple
this
Leafs got a
period.
huge power play goal to go up by 2. Now we'll see the Montreal power play. Hudson over the line. His shot is stopped by Onanen. To the high slot. Caulfield shot straight away.
Another one off
Onanen
of him.
sees it through the traffic. Makes the stop. Hudson again straight through. Save made in the rebound. Still in the blue ice. Onanen finds it. Onanen quietly coming up with the puck. Looking poised under serious pressure.
He's coming up big, and this is a big moment in the hockey game. He's
shots
keeping him in
only
there.
for the
Montreal's
Preds
power
here.
play putting a ton of pressure on the Predators. That started with a line A shot early in this sequence, and then that puck just floated through, and there's a big mad scramble in front. You see everyone trying to jam that puck in, and on and battling. You can see his size and his mobility for a big guy. Look at that. Right through traffic, finds that puck and blockers it away. Really key saves there by Justus Onanen.
Shots now. Montreal doubling up the Predators 12-6. Off the draw. Caulfield.
Lights up here. Minute left in this power play.
To the point
20
for
seconds
Hudson.
left in the period.
So a lot of the young talent out there for the Habs. They'll bring it around to the captain, Suzuki. Low circle, Caulfield. Good puck movement.
10 seconds.
Across for Patrick Laine. Around the horn, Slavkovsky. 5 seconds to go. The shot goes wide. Shea gets a stick on it. McCarron will eat it against the boards.
And that's it.
And that will do it for the first
Habs
period.
will start on the power play.
They took a
in the
shot
second
off the
period.
board, so 11-6 unofficially for shots on goal in the period.
You did.
So the shorthanded goal by Evans is the
shorty,
difference
too.
after 20. The Hyundai intermission is coming up. Justus Onanen showing off some good talent in the first period. And the teams head to the locker room here in Montreal. We'll have some reaction from Lindsay downstairs and more analysis here upstairs.
All right, so the period is over. That's right, Cole. It's all right, Dallas. It's all good. So Montreal scored on a short-handed goal, made it 1-0. Preds were on a power play. They've only had 6 shots on goal for, well, family comes first. That's right. 6 shots on goal for the Preds in the first period. They only had 11 through 2 periods yesterday. Not looking good as a Preds fan. It is pretty pitiful where these boys just can't get anything done. But we appreciate you hanging out here on the Go at CeeLo. Appreciate you hanging here with us. Give the likes for us too. We're trying to get to 30 likes. We're at 33 now. People left. They were like, first period's over. So we're at 23 likes still. Let's see if we can get there. Trying to get to 30 likes. So let's go to the main. Let's go back to the studio. And let's just hear intermission stats. Which one? That one? Wrong one. Always pick the wrong one. It's this one? Nope. Which one is it? There we go. All right, there's that. And let's take a look at. So 6 shots on goal for the Preds, 13 for Montreal, 6 hits for Nashville, 12 for Montreal, and 2 penalty minutes each. The Habs at 73%. No Frosties for you. Oh, it's going to be a bit before we get some Frosties. Wendy's going to not be able to, they'll be not know what they're going to do themselves, not giving away free Frosties all year. They're going to be like, man, we can, we got extra money. We got extra money, not giving away free Frosties. Let's do the goal scoring here. Let's take a look at that goal since Dallas missed it. Let's take a look here. There it is. All right, there's the Zambonis. They're doing their thing. So first period goal, Jake Evans, his 5th of the year, unassisted, shorthanded, came 7:50 into the first period. It was a snapshot. And let's take a look at that goal. Fast break. 3-on-2. Boof! Just like that. So Jake Evans takes it from coast to coast. Let's watch it one more time. Evans takes it from coast to coast. Brings it down. Yossi didn't know what to do. Marchand was there. Boom. And it's in. So goal scored, 1-0 Habs here in the first period. Let's listen in to the Preds.
122 for each team, but 12 on net for Montreal, forcing Justus Onanen to make some good saves. He looked good in the first period, but Nashville more of the same, only 6 of their attempts on net.
And that's been the story. Onanen was great, by the way. Good first period by him, and thankful he was ready for the task there. But you're talking 6 for 21. That's under 30%. The league average hovers around 50% of the shots getting to the net, and that's been the story. We covered that last game and broke down the percentages. The Predators able to get, top 7 in the league in attempts. In zone time, they're getting the offensive zone time. I think for the majority of that period, they were good in the zone time, but shots just not getting through. They're almost one of the last place teams in terms of their shots. It's blocked or a lot of big misses, and that's why they're sitting last in the goal scoring department. So they've got to rectify that. They've got to correct this. They just have to be a little more direct in their game and make sure you don't have to score on those shots, but it's an ability. It gives you the ability to create extra chances and put pressure on a team when you're one and done and you're missing the net that much and getting shots blocked. It just kills your momentum. They have to find a way to get those through.
Predators trying to survive without Ryan O'Reilly, evolve without Ryan O'Reilly. We'll watch how that goes. So center position, very important. Speaking of centers, downstairs, Michael McCarron back in the lineup tonight. He's standing by with Lindsay Rowley.
Thanks, Willie. Michael, back in the lineup, coming back from an injury. How are you feeling, and what are you focusing on in your game?
I feel okay. I mean, obviously the first one's always a little tough. I haven't played in 5 games, so things might be moving a little quick for me in my head, but overall I felt pretty good. I think, they kind of buzzed us a little early. They always do in this building, it seems. We're able to weather it. We got some good chances ourselves, so just continue to play smart hockey, finish off this kill, and we'll get back to work.
Back skating with Smith and Sissons. What are you guys communicating about in order to contribute on both ends of the ice?
Yeah, just play simple. I mean, simple fourth line hockey is always the best for success for us. So getting pucks out at the blue and winning puck battles down low and finding a way to get to the net. And we had a couple good shifts, and if I get some pucks out at the blue, a couple 2-on-1s to be had. So yeah, it's right there for us.
You mentioned the PK, about a minute left to kill. What do you think some keys are to killing this off? Montreal with some weapons.
Yeah, they got some weapons out there. They got Laine, who obviously has a big shot. You don't want to give him too much time and space. And just pressure these guys pretty quick. I think the hardest for the skill guys, they don't want to be pressured. They want to be left alone. So if you can get in their kitchen a little bit, don't give them too much time and space. I think it'll be a recipe for success for us.
Thanks, Michael.
Thanks, Lindsay.
Guys.
All right, Lindsay, thank you. Mace, first game without Ryan O'Reilly since he's been a Predator. So this is uncharted territory. How did it look for you? What jumped out?
Well, I think there's a lot of guys getting kicked out of faceoffs early, and that's a department I think they struggled in the first period. But when you have these situations, you're going to get injuries, unfortunately, and you lose a really good, reliable, hard-working kind of glue guy in Ryan O'Reilly. You always know what you're going to get game in, game out, no matter what. But it's an opportunity for other guys to step up. This team desperately needs someone to step up. I don't care if you're a rookie, if you're a young player getting back in the lineup like a Juuso Parssinen with Tommy Novak out. This is a huge opportunity. Somebody's got to take the bull by the horns and make something happen, make plays. And we're just not seeing that consistently enough up and down the lineup. That's where they're always scratching and clawing to either get the lead in games they score first, or they fall behind and you have to fight back in these games. And it's just been such a challenge to create offense, but I think there's a huge opportunity if someone steps up and grabs it.
So a 1-0 game after the first period. The Hyundai intermission continues in a moment. From the Bell Center.
Got a Predator jersey
with issues there. A little
Montreal
jersey, I believe.
Ah, yes. PK fan.
Hey, Scott, thanks for subscribing. Scott Denny, appreciate it. All right, so let's take a look at quick stats here for both teams. Team stats. Predators, we'll start with the Preds first. 6 shots on goal, 6 hits, 5 faceoffs, 1. That's at 26%. Habs dominating that. Like last night, Preds dominating the Maple Leafs in faceoffs in the period 1. Power play opportunities 0 for 1 there. Gave up the shorty during that power play, which is bad on the young goalie. But let's see here. What else we got? Penalty minutes. Both have 2. Block shots 4 for the Preds. 5 takeaways and 5 giveaways. What's up, Triton? Good to see you, buddy. Glad you're feeling okay to come hang out for a little bit. But prayers for our good friend Triton. He's been going through some rough times. We've been thinking about you, buddy. Montreal's got 13 shots on goal, 12 hits, 14 faceoffs, 1. That's a 73% faceoff. 1 power play. 0 for 1 for them. And then 6 block shots, 3 takeaways, and 3 giveaways. So let's take a look at their team stats here. Redeem Amigos. I don't know why it's not coming up. Maybe because everything else is in front of it. I don't know. Let's see. Why isn't it doing? Oh, it's in front. It's in. I don't have the alert box in the front. All right, we'll do it right here. There you go. And if you watch the Cozumel video, Triton, I was at the Three Amigos bar. So if you check out the Cozumel video, we're at the Three Amigos bar in Cozumel, Mexico. So make sure you check that out. And we had a mariachi band play some music and all that stuff. So make sure you check that out. We did a really good job over there. All right, so let's see the box score here for the Preds. We'll start with them. No goals, no assists. Shots on goal, not too many. Forsberg with 1. LaRue with 1. He came close to scoring there. Stamkos with 2. Sketchroff at 1. And Shen at 1. I was listening to Sam talk after the stream was over. I kind of watched a little bit of his stream a little bit. And he was saying that he had rumors that Shen might be going back to Toronto. So that's interesting to see what that is. But Preds having a tough time here. Most minutes on ice. Total time on ice. Let's see. Forsberg, 6 minutes for Nyquist. Maybe that's why he looks pretty tired out there. But I think Nyquist is still trying to figure out how Matthews put the puck between his legs and then scored a goal last night. 5:45 for Stamkos, 6:40 for Carrier. Yossi on the ice for 7:16. So lots of guys on the ice, but Nyquist and Carrier and Yossi on the ice for the most. And then their goalie tonight, he's had 13 shots against him and 12 assists, or 12 saves. So that's that. And let's see here. Let's see what they're going to talk about.
Official healthcare provider of the Nashville Predators. And by Regions Bank, official banking partner of the Nashville Predators. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Hyundai Intermission Report, where the Canadiens are leading the Preds 1-0 after the first period. Give the gift of hockey this holiday season with the Hockey Holidays Pack presented by Loveless Cafe. Score 2 tickets to 3 select Preds games, a Loveless Cafe gift card, including a Skip the Wait Cafe pass, and $10 in Nash Cash, all starting at $199. Visit NashvillePredators.com/holiday to purchase yours today. Stay with us when we come back. We're going to take a closer look at Steven Stamkos. Canadiens leading 1-0 after the first.
Now they got a DJ and everything. Give me a Preds win. Exactly. All right, let's take a look at the Habs box score here. With the 1 goal, Jake Evans, he had the shorty, had 1 shot on goal. No assist. It was unassisted. The over-under was 6.5 total goals. It's 1-0. Are you still going over? Are you taking the under? If you're watching here tonight, looking for your parlay, what is it? Keep on. We're trying to get to 30 likes, y'all. 4 more to go if you haven't hit the like for us. Shots on goal for Caulfield 2, Dorvik 1, Evans with the 1 with a goal, Gallagher with 1, 2 with Lane, Patrick Lane. He's got 2 shots on goal. Stavarsky's got 1, Suzuki's got 2, Hudson's got 1, Matheson's got 1, and Strube has got 1. Only 6 shots on goal to Montreal, and he's got 6 saves. So there is your stats for the game. And then let's look at some stats around the nation. You also have the scoreboard down below. That keeps you in track as well. Buffalo and Winnipeg up. Buffalo's up on Winnipeg 2-1 at the end of first. Detroit and Ottawa. Ottawa's up 1-0 at the end of first period. Tampa Bay all over San Jose, 5 goals. Man, oh man, that's rough. End of the first, the Panthers up on the Flyers 2-0, and Colorado and Carolina tied at 1. Seattle is up on the Islanders 1-0. We got some games tonight as well, as St. Louis is playing Calgary and Columbus is playing Edmonton. So there is your stats for everything, your highlights, your scores. Airplane 2 over, Unger done. Let's get to work. Let's go. Oh, but Steve, go Canada, go, Steve says. Good to see you, Steve. Glad you're here, buddy. Thanks for always commenting on the videos. You always do a great job helping us out there. But make sure you go check out our vlog we released today. Go give it a like and comment. Our day going off the ship. Our last installment of our cruise vacation. So make sure you check that out.
Stamkos on a unique line tonight, as Ryan O'Reilly, we found out, is out of the lineup week to week with a lower body injury. So Stamkos on that top line tonight with Philip Forsberg and Gus Nyquist. Stamkos currently leading the team with 2 shots on net, so hopefully he's able to get on the board. Now the Predators will be starting the second period on the penalty kill. About a minute left. You heard me speaking with Michael McCarron about, he said, get up in their kitchen. I love that. He said skilled players don't like it when you're up in their face. So hopefully the guys will be able to kill off this minute or so for the Canadiens and be able to tie this game up. We'll see. Willie and Mace are going to have the call on the other side. Second period is next.
Second period. Second period coming at you. We'll see what happens. Let's go back to the main screen. Oh, sure. Is it Habs? Redeem Habs? Let's see what it is. Redeem Habs. Maybe that's what it is. I can't remember. Let's try it out. Let's see if it works. Redeem Habs. Let's see if that works. Redeem Habs. Does it work? All right, let's try another one. The last cruise installment looks like you went screw this weather and went back on a cruise. I know that's not the case, but man, I do that. Me too. Me too. I'd be like, ugh. But it was tough when we got home, and it was like in the 60s, and then it got to the 50s that night. I was like, ugh. We left 72 degrees. Let's see. Is it Redeem Montreal? See if that's that. We do have emojis. What's up, Shane? Go Preds. They gave up a shorty, Shane. They were on the power play, and they gave up a goal. Not good. Not good defense to have a young guy in there. And the Preds are going to start on the penalty kill as well. Redeemed goal. 27 likes, by the way. Let's get to 30. That's our goal. And the end of the night is 50. So we got a little work to do, but share the stream out, y'all. Help us out.
Nashville Predators hockey by your Mid-South Ford dealer. By Rooms to Go. Don't miss Mattress Month, going on now. And by Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee, official partner of the Nashville Predators. Predators trailing 1-0 at the end of one here in Montreal against the Canadiens. Meanwhile, it's the debut for Justus Ononen, and anytime you change teams, Mace, you got to get the mask going.
Yeah, well, he had, obviously, Colorado Avalanche graphics on his mask. But this was a quick, he didn't have time to get it painted. And we're on the plane last night, and Brad Peterson, Lawrence Filoni were jabbing each other, having a little fun. But after P left, Filoni told me that actually Brad Peterson had taken the mask, and he did all these graphics, and he cut the tape and outlined and everything to make it look like a Predators paint job. And you see the decals there, he's got his number on. So Brad Peterson, A+ in our class there, because that looks pretty darn good. So it was a quick turnover there, and you see Justus Ononen representing the Preds gold on his mask, thanks to Brad Peterson.
Well, the Predators were outshot 12-6 in the first period. Now they've actually added a couple to what they had. They always recalibrate during intermission, so 13-6.
Whoa,
right off the opening face-off of the second period, Slavkovsky and Cole Smith got into it. Some carryover to Mark Jankowski's penalty. 44 seconds remaining on that. Only goal of the game, scored shorthanded by Jake Evans back in the first. Hudson offside as he attacked the line.
Well, they got to kill this off. A good job here early, and a good job with the blue line there, standing up and forcing an offside. And you heard McCarron with Lindsay in the intermission. You got to be aggressive and go after the skill players. Don't give them room and space. They've got guys that can make plays out there. They're going to find a way to kill this and then get going. Try to get some momentum. Get on the offense. Start testing Montembeault.
Caulfield to try to get up high, showing the vertical jump to take that Nick Blankenberg clear. Now he skates away. Caulfield to line out. Cross ice deflected by McCarron with that good range. Dozen seconds left on the Montreal power play. Their first of the game. Now Cole Smith again battling for territory. No call, and the puck is clear. Closing seconds. Hudson one more run. Nyquist got a piece of that pass at the line. Right out of the box. They tried to hit him with the stretch pass. Jankowski.
Matheson just broke that up. That was almost a breakaway if Matheson didn't get a stick on that.
Now Jankowski trying to gain possession.
Jankowski trying to get
Steven Stamkos over the boards. His first shift of the second period. Joining us late, Ryan O'Reilly out week to week with a lower body injury suffered last night in Toronto. It'll be without the factor for a while. Here's Evans, who scored the goal in the first period and takes a hard hit from Josi. Josi working on a point streak here. He's been consistent, the only source of offense. Evans across, and a great back check there by Philip Forsberg last minute. Armia was stationed
Montreal almost had
in a great shooting area. Now to the middle, Nyquist. Did not release the shot the way he wanted to. Armia works it. Got a lot behind that shot, but it was wide. Armia gets it back. Keeps the cycle going. Savard into the slot. Deflected by Shin. Taken back by Heineman and over to Savard. Forsberg, another strong hit.
Hab is.
Forsberg trying to get engaged.
Go ahead.
Trying to bust out of a scoring slump. Just one goal in his last 11 games. Wilsby. Good passing to Stamkos and then Forsberg.
She is a Canadian.
A long change for both teams. Both teams have given up a fair amount of goals in second periods. 32 for Montreal and 30 for Nashville. They've both been outscored. Montreal gives up 3.7 goals per game. Nashville trying to ignite some offense from anybody and everybody. Here's LaRue. Deflects it out in front. Jankowski looking for it. Marchessault couldn't secure it. Cleared ahead. Jack-Eye sends it in deep. A full change for Montreal with the exception of Gallagher. Blankenburg finds Luke Evangelista. He's got space up the middle. Evangelista knows he's going to get hit. Able to spin it back behind the net, but nobody else in the picture. Here's Patrick Laine. Just his second game for Montreal. Once upon a time, that high first pick for the Jets. Remember back in those days, the Predators and Jets would go head-to-head so many times
Montreal Canadiens
in the regular season. Laine with the puck. Man, wide open in front.
He missed it. How did he miss it?
A good save for Justus Onanen.
The Habs had it right in front.
Lost coverage. They had a man wide open down there.
Yeah, Barron was wide open, and Onanen just attacked him. Took away all angles. He might have got a piece of it.
Justin Barron, the defenseman. He could have had one of those great hot dogs that they serve here. Laine, good blind pass. It connected, but then it was broken up by Shin. Slavkovsky couldn't get the trigger pull. Nashville pressures the blue line. Svechkov dumps it in.
Good to see you.
He's at the end of his shift. Matheson starts the offense to Caulfield. Caulfield runs into trouble. Sisson's trying to get a forecheck going. Suzuki bypassed the puck, let it go, and it went on net. Onanen to Carrier. They'll stretch it back the other way. Sissons can't play it. Cuts it. An errant pass taken by Cole Smith. Smith with speed. Dumps it in, takes the hit.
Wow, what
to
a
put
hit.
the puck where he wanted it. And we've got a whistle.
Oh, it's a skate blade. And you see Onanen's down. It's his blade, so he's... this is a good workout if you get Justus Onanen right now. This is like a goalie bag practice right now. He's pushing off all the way to the bench. The goaltenders are good. That's what they do night in and night out. That's part of their routine. And when you say a goaltender's a good skater, they're really good at pushing off with their edges. And Pete Rogers will now be tasked with putting in the detachable blade into his skate. Well, let's take a look at his save here. I mean, this is wide open chance. Justin Barron, you can see him coming to the top of your picture there. And it's him and Onanen. And Onanen, I think he gets a piece of that. But he recognized right there. Look at that push out. He gets to his feet and then gets a piece of that puck from that grade A scoring chance of Barron.
Bloody G got the Tip O'Neill Award.
Boy, did he ever have
still
some
get away
time.
baseball award
there.
Maybe he had to think about it too much. And
3 more likes to
Onanen
30.
was able
Help
to
us
come
get
out
there.
and cut off the angle.
Our
so
goalie's getting a
early
new
on
game,
here in
new
the second
skate.
period, Montreal has pushed hard. They've got all the shots.
Yeah, a couple really good. I mean, that's a really good scoring chance right there. Justus Onanen has been awesome so far through this hockey game. And as you see, Juice 1. Well, we'll try to figure the nickname situation out as we go here. It's been a big topic there, but as Juice 2 heads back to the net.
Juice 2.
Juicy Saros, a much-needed day off.
Yeah.
Remember, he after the
Onanen
trade, where Scott Wedgwood was scheduled to get the start, they went with Saros in back-to-back, so he had played the last 9 games.
And I think you can see early here what Onanen brings to the table and why the Predators were so high on him, acquiring a younger goaltender. It's got a lot of potential. Playing really well in his Predators debut.
The Predators have been outshot 15-6 to this point in the game. Nashville jams up the neutral zone. Yossi trying to come up with it. Heineman to the far side for Armia. Pushed back by Carrier, reaching for it. Struble comes over. Puck battle along the boards. Who will win it? Carrier fighting. Carrier flips it past Armia to an open side. Evans got crunched by McCarron. Now Struble.
Only 6 shots
Smith.
for the
McCarron
Preds. Come on.
over, comes up with it. Behind the net for Colton Sisson. And around for Yossi. Yossi flings it back to the net. Didn't get through. McCarron tried to tap it. Smith and McCarron. McCarron leveraging the puck. Sissons comes over, finding Yossi on the opposite side. He spins away from a checker. Advances, dumps it off into the corner. Hard hit by Heineman on Sisson. Puck still loose. Forsberg is into the game. Shea reverses a shot. Saved by Montembeault. Rebound clear to Yossi. He keeps it alive. Forsberg.
Come on, boys.
For Sissons. Forsberg. Again for Sissons. Sissons will go back to the bench. On comes Nyquist.
Forsberg.
Stamkos in the game as well.
Working his butt
Trying
off.
to grind away at a tired group. And a good steal by Evans. Trying to get out of trouble. This is the long change. The Canadiens still trapped in their own end, and it's given up by Yossi to Armia. Armia is going to get his team at least enough time to get a line change. Nashville not able to take advantage. They had a lot of ozone time. And again, these are the things we've been emphasizing a lot. Nashville is in the top 10 in ozone possession time at even strength. But it was not translated into enough offense. Nyquist now in the corner. Gallagher. Stretch pass to Anderson, who was open. Anderson tracks it down.
Around,
Out to the point for David Savard. Matheson's shot, easy save on it, no traffic. Dvorak being boxed out by Luke Shen. It remains a 1-0 hockey game as we move forward in the second period.
Hey, we got a shot on goal. That's 7 shots on goal. We'll take that. But still 1-0 on a shorthanded goal of the first period by Jake Evans. Not many penalties going on. Not many goals. Kind of like last night. Preds had Toronto on their heels last night. Up 1-0 into the second to the third period. And then it was over. But we'll see what happens here. Preds need to get going on something. This is getting shut down. And they are without Ryan O'Reilly. He's on a lower body injury day to day. So we'll see how that happens going forward. But if you are a Preds fan, make sure you say go Preds. If you're a Habs fan, and there's probably more Habs fans in here than there are Preds fans, make sure you say go Habs. Just because you see me wearing Preds stuff, that doesn't mean you can't support your team. I'm not a streamer like that. I support you guys cheering on your team. We're under commercial break. Winnipeg still down 2-1. And Tampa Bay extending their lead to 6 now. 6-0 on San Jose. Eich, that's ugly. Leafs play Washington tomorrow. Ooh. And I heard, what's his name's out. He's hurt. The older guy for Washington is hurt.
Predators trailing by 1. Let's take a look at tonight's Farm Bureau Insurance coverage play and a little closer look at the recent play of the captain.
Well, obviously, offense has been an issue for this team, but not for Roman Josi. He's been still getting it done at elite levels, and you can see there, leads defenseman in goals since November 17th. Got another point last game. He continues to excel offensively. They just need more guys to get on board and support and help out. They've got to find a way.
Off the face-off, Montreal. A good block shot by Colton Sisson.
Blocked by the Preds.
McCarron.
Ovechkin, that's it.
Jonathan Marchessault.
He says, why are Preds so bad? I have no clue,
Sends it back. Dvorak is behind the D. Dvorak comes in. He is stopped by
There you go.
Eustace on and in. Another impressive save. Now another chance. That shot is blocked by Wilsby.
Used to with a great save.
Nashville out of sorts. Nashville turned it over again. Wilsby in a heap of trouble.
Eventually what's going to happen is the coach is going to get fired.
LaRue protecting the house. Luke Shin dumps it in.
On it, and with another big save in all alone, and he just looks calm and really focused in there. Lots to like about
are you part of our NASCAR following as well?
Svechkov looking for something to do with it.
Your name looks so familiar.
Slavkovsky. Evangelista. Brings it across the line. Dumps it in. Spins away from Savard. Svechkov. In the corner. Yuso Parsons. And a 4-on-2 developing for the Canadiens. Open man.
Another one.
A flash screen by Doc. He got a piece of Onanen. And Nashville again escapes.
Shots on Juice,
and they turn it over again. Trying to come to the rescue with Shea.
Wondering why I'm saying Juice,
trying to come
His
up
nickname is Juice as well.
Good work by Blankenberg to recover. A couple of odd man rushes. Dangerous situations for the Predators.
Go being
not come up
chanted
with
in the
any
stadium.
offense in the second period. Trailing by 1. Jack-Eye wins the puck battle. Forsberg zooming in. Jack-Eye. Stamkos mixing it up with Savard.
They held on to his stick, and Stamkos eventually let go, but he was looking at the referee for a call, but didn't get it.
Stamkos hits Nyquist in stride. Nyquist lost the puck, keeps the line, and it's taken by Forsberg. Numbers down low. Forsberg shot.
He hit the post.
Forsberg had a great look. But it remains 1-0, 9 minutes into the second period. Best chance of the period for Nashville.
Yeah, did a good job of keeping that in. Nyquist, and then Forsberg turns. He's got a lane right there and just misses. And that's the way it's been going for the Predators lately. They do a good job getting a chance. He just misses. But let's take a look at Justus Onanen here. In all alone, right there. He gets that deflected.
So that was the second of the 2 odd man rushes. The first one was more of a partial breakaway. And Onanen made a great save on Dvorak, and then that was the follow-up after that. So 2 chances for the Canadiens. But played to center ice. Stamkos had his pocket picked by Caulfield.
Need a goal here.
Forsberg.
One
from
goal,
a dead
boys.
stop, trying to get it back. You can see that speed.
I said
Canadiens
2-1.
want to get going. Here comes Forsberg. He came inches away from tying the game seconds ago. On the breakout, the captain Suzuki.
The under's looking really good right now.
Jankowski came over the board, so the puck came his way right off the hop. Caulfield tries to create a scene. Carrier was stripped by Caulfield. Caulfield shoots. Another save, the rebound. Pounded wide. Evans had a chance at it, but fanned on the bouncing puck. The net was open.
Onanen again. He's keeping it. He's
Montreal
giving him a
just
chance
shoot
here.
like left and right.
Someone's got to respond. Onanen, big save after big save here in the second period.
Nashville having all kinds of trouble generating offense, but they're going to go on the power play here. Cole Smith trying to get up.
Cole
Smith.
Smith.
Treatment from David Savard.
Big,
Really good
sexy
physical
fight
tonight,
here.
but he's going to go to the box here. Nashville has to keep their cool. You don't want to end up with a 4-on-4 here as McCarron tries to get involved.
Yeah, McCarron and Evans mixing it up a little bit, but you're right. You got to stay disciplined in this situation. You need all the help that you can get right now if you're the Predators. Let's see if they can make amends here on the power play. Here's a look at the penalty right here.
Montreal 58, 2-minute minor roughing.
2-minute minor for roughing. And that, you know what that means.
Yeah, Nashville Predators
All right, power play it is for the Preds. Let's see if we can do something here. Preds have only gotten 1 shot on goal this period. They've had 7 total. 6 last period. Yesterday, they had 11 through 2 periods, so not even breaking what we did yesterday. It's tough. It is tough. We're without one of our leaders, Ryan O'Reilly, out with a lower body injury. Forsberg can't do everything, and these young guys just, I don't know, Marchand, he's non-existent tonight. No shots on goal. I guess he must be tired. He worked pretty hard last night. So these guys are tired. They got in late last night. In Montreal from their trip from Toronto. I'm not sure how far that is, but they did get in very late. No excuses, though. And in his first start as a Predator coming over from Colorado. He has 17 saves on 18 shot attempts, and that one was a shorty. So we'll see what happens here. Back to it right now. 19 hits, Montreal out hitting as well.
Welcome back. Montreal leading the Preds in the second period. I'm Lindsay Rowley down rinkside. Well, the Nashville Predators played in Toronto last night, and Jonathan Marchessault was able to get them on the board first. He made an incredible effort to get them on the board in the first period. Now, I spoke with Jonathan in the intermission. He said, I didn't get a whole lot of puck luck at the beginning of the season, so maybe that makes up for it. But that goal earned him his 500th career point.
Yeah, last
tonight,
night.
Marchessault skating with Svechkov and Jankowski. Preds' other goal last night came from Jankowski, so definitely a line to keep an eye on, but now the boys going on the power play. Big opportunity. Guys?
Is a little slow.
Yeah, they got to take advantage here. Obviously gave up the shorthanded goal in the first place. They're still in this hockey game thanks to Justus Annunen, and let's see if they can do something here.
Stick dropped on the ice.
Lovely Delta Airlines.
Santos.
Come on, boys, get it together. Slap shot. Missed.
Marchessault retrieves. Marchessault deep corner. Second opportunity on the power play for the Predators in the game.
Google knows everything. Or is he?
Marchessault inches into the middle of the circle. Side of the net. A shot into the glove of Montembeault off the stick of Nyquist.
Good movement again. They set up Josi for the shot. Misses high and wide. Get it down, and then Montembeault just gets in a defensive position there. Nyquist on the side, and Montembeault just taking away, trying to cover as much space. Look, you push the glove out, and it takes away that aerial angle.
He was
Visually,
staring right
shooter,
at
you. can see that, but
Nyquist.
the puck on the ice, that glove is covering that top part.
I factored in some traffic.
Nyquist powering to the net. Poke check
And you're
away
at a local stop at your local Tim Hortons.
Forsberg in the middle. Works it back. Marchessault along the half wall.
Forgot to add that into
big opportunity.
Dallas.
Predators only have one shot on goal coming into this power play. There's a shot by Marchessault. Turned back by Montembeault. Stamkos pressured by Dvorak. Marchessault switches sides. Stamkos looks towards the middle. Loose puck. Marchessault. Forsberg takes the net front.
Come on, make some magic, dude.
Stamkos. Josi. Deep corner now. He'll power to the net. In front for
Forsberg was there and he missed it.
Time ticking, 50 seconds. Marchessault for Stamkos. Nashville rotating the pieces around. Looking for some daylight here. In front, Forsberg tips it on net. Rebound loose. Back to Marchessault. His shot is blocked.
He was blocked.
Marchessault racing and does a great job to keep it in. Outstanding play by Marchessault. Nashville keeping the pressure on. Forsberg in deep. Here comes Josi attacking. Forsberg! Save!
Oh, it went off the post.
Stamkos with the rebound. 20 seconds to go. A shot tipped. Comes over to Josi. Tons of zone time for the Predators. Exhausted penalty killers. Stamkos to Forsberg.
Back.
High slot. Shot blocked.
Another shot block.
Rebound corralled by Forsberg. He got his own. Penalty is over. Marchessault attacks. Shot blocked. And here comes...
Man, they block it left and right. Here goes a fast break.
On a breakaway. Missed it.
Save!
That missed badly. Nashville fortunate.
Savard not necessarily known for his goal-scoring ability, but good pressure by the Predators. They just can't get past that next level and connect cleanly on some of those plays they're making.
Tons of sustained pressure. Montembeault holds the fort. It remains 1-0. Crowd into it now. Blankenberg into the corner for Shea. Holden Sisson draws two defenders. Sandwiched in the corner. Shea comes over to help out. Pass back to the point. Picked off. Jaden Struble. New hook. Suzuki looking for Caulfield.
Oh, he didn't pass it quick enough.
That pass.
Suzuki was there.
Montreal. Pressure on. Barron to the net. Tipped.
Save
by Annunen. New hook got a stick on it.
Another good save there by Annunen. Holding on to the puck and
that like for
see if the Preds can build off of those, that power play.
Get the like.
Get some momentum off of that. But here another chance, and this is coming through, and it does get, I think, a little bit tipped there. Annunen's able to squeeze that. And here's the, out of the penalty box, comes Savard. Block shot. He comes in all alone. He's trying to go top part of the net, and he rips that high and wide. after taking that penalty, got a freebie on a breakaway. Justus on it.
Nashville has not surrendered a goal here in the second period, but they have given up.
They've got 12 shots on goal at least.
And some odd-man rushes. Nashville threatening on the power play. They had the zone for nearly the entire 2 minutes. Some good plays towards the net, but nothing converted. Jankowski battling Line A. Open in front. LaRue got his own rebound.
LaRue had 2 shots at it.
LaRue throws himself into Slavkovsky. Shen with a hard hit. Line A can't hang on. Still trying to build. Puck misplayed by Wilsby.
Preds at Senators on Saturday.
Still searching for that tying goal.
You know, one thing when you're playing a team like Nashville that's struggling to score, every team watches the video, they know the situation. You'll notice Montreal extremely aggressive in zone. They're like, make them make a play. They're having trouble scoring goal.
Great pass. And another brilliant save from Onanen. What a debut he's had so far. Great cross-ice pass. Now the Predators on the counter. Marsonen to Shea. Saved by Montembeault. Rebound put backside. He comes over again to make a stop. Montembeault outstanding. A goalie duel here in Montreal tonight. Crowd roaring with 5.5 to go in the second.
What a play.
Here comes Brady Shea. It's a hard hit. Blankenberg around the horn for Juuso Parssinen. Parssinen shot blocked straight back. Parssinen, a huge opportunity with the injury to Ryan O'Reilly. He has been scratched for the last 4 games. And Tommy Novak, a healthy scratch tonight. So opportunity for Parssinen. Now Josi trying to create offense. A full lap. Forsberg shot, looking for a tip. Carrier tipped it, but not on net. And that's lifted to the bench. Almost delay a game.
Oh, we got a big save here by Justus Onanen, and another one. He is tracking that puck. Look at the ability, gets over, and then Zach LaRue gets a couple chances.
LaRue's so close.
But Montembeault with a couple big ones of his own.
LaRue was so close to scoring right there. Montembeault, though, with the block. So now, shots on goal, 14 for Nashville. Kind of come alive here in the second period. 21 shots on goal for the Montreal, but Juice 2. Why we call him Juice? That's what they call him. Juice is his nickname as well. They said they're going to come up with a different nickname for him. I think we're just going to call him Juice 2. Sounds better anyways. I like it. Juice the Second. I like that one better. Juice the Second. Appreciate you hanging out here. Hit the like button. We're trying to get to 50 likes. That is our total goal like for the stream. If we get higher, that's great. But we're trying to get to 50 likes. So if you haven't hit the like, if you want to help out the stream any way possible, if you don't want to subscribe because you're a Habs fan, hit the like for us. That helps out the stream tremendously. If you want to subscribe, we're going to be bringing... They're playing again. When do they play again? April 6th in Nashville. The Habs come to Nashville. We'll hopefully maybe get to do that game too. So appreciate y'all hanging out with us. 44, a lot more folks in here tonight than there was last night. So that's a plus. But it's Predator hockey. It's pretty bad, but they're so close to exploding. They're so close. If they just get some hits, some shots here left and right, this game isn't close. Find that thing that Sam has.
It remains 1-0. The shorthanded goal back in the first by Jake Evans. Time for the FanDuel Make Every Moment More. Let's check in on tonight's same-game parlay. Philip Forsberg with 10 shot attempts already in the hockey game, knocking on the door and trying to find a way to equalize this game.
Yeah, he's trying to will himself back into it, and he had that one shot where he beat Montembeault clean off the crossbar.
Habs, we ain't that much better. I'm biting my nails. I'm handed.
It's just tough right now for the Predators, and keep fighting. Keep fighting your way through this.
I mean, at least you guys are rebuilding, right? You guys
some
have an excuse.
Something to get you to the next level here.
We have tons of talent. We should not be
Montreal has won about 2/3 of the face-off, so that's one area where Nashville is really missing Ryan O'Reilly, who takes a ton of draws. Matheson with Stamkos chasing it. Steven Stamkos playing first-line center tonight. Now, here come the Canadiens on the rush again. Gallagher backs towards the net, bouncing puck in the slot. Just
4:23 to go.
Trouble. Anderson, a physical player, trying to line him up. It stays inside. Predators poke check it back to the neutral zone. Here comes Forsberg, angling in. Fighting to get it from Matheson. Matheson holds him off. Stretch pass to center. Gallagher slingshots ahead. Got the feed from Suzuki. The clearing attempt hit the linesman and went right to Suzuki. Under 4 minutes to play in this second period. Suzuki coming in again with speed. Open is Caulfield. Bangs it to the net, and another point-blank save
with
for
a slap
Arnen.
shot save by
Another really good
Juice.
job by Arnen. And Caulfield right there just tees that one up, and that's a tough spot. You want to try to get over the pad, under the blocker, and another open shot here that Arnen has to save. Watch him. Brings it down. He squeezes that right arm and keeps that puck right in front of him. Really good rebound control. It's tough to control a shot like that as Caulfield just stepped into it. And Arnen keeps it in front and makes another good save here in the second period.
I asked UC Saros what he knew about Justus Arnen. He said the first person to call him was not Pekka Rinne, even though Pekka hails from the same town as Arnen. But it was Mika Salomaki, another former Predator, who trains with Arnen in the offseason. He said, this guy's good. You're going to like it. Centering pass by Sissons got away from McCarron. Well defended by Montreal. Now McCarron again drives to the net. Poke checked away by Suzuki. McCarron gets it back, persevering. Montreal clears the zone. Shen creates some space, skates back, goes D to D to Willsby. Now towards the line, but lifted up, no icing here. Predators in a line change with 3:10 to go in the period. Cole Caulfield. Wayne Hudson, second rounder in 2022. With the puck, tries to center. Broken up, and it goes right to Justus Arnen.
You can see they're a little bit of a pushy match. Nothing much, but Predators just have to find a way.
Mace, I don't know about you, but when I see 29 for the Predators, my mind goes to one place. And I know you as a teammate of his are thinking about him as well.
Yeah, my good buddy Thomas Volkun, and initially we thought Justus Arnen was going to wear number 60, but he decided he got 29. He's going to stick with that. So a number that's obviously ingrained in the hearts of Predator fans with Thomas Volkun, and he's definitely doing justice tonight to that number. Good to see.
Or is he doing Justus?
It could be both. He's doing a little bit of both.
So far, so good.
Yeah, he's been impressive here.
Of course, Thomas Volkun was property of the Montreal Canadiens in the expansion draft, and the Predators worked a great deal and got Volkun on the original team, and what an addition he turned out to be. Evangelista in the corner.
Out of the way, Jankowski.
Looking for Jankowski, poke check, and now it's a race. Evangelista trying to recover. Slavkovsky is on him. Nashville going the wrong way, trying to turnbuckle and come back with some speed. Blankenberg looks up ice. Jankowski. He's got Brady Shea. Shea's got some space.
Must be flagged or something.
Pass broken up by Kirby Dach, the former Blackhawk.
Possibly Kenneth. What's up, dude? Nice
In the
coffee
corner it goes. Svechkov and LaRue, the 2 first-round picks from 2021. Side of the net, LaRue jamming at it. Dach gets physical with LaRue. Puck's still loose down there. Slavkovsky tries to lift it out of there. Attacking Marchessault. Pulls the trigger, but it goes wide.
So close to scoring.
Willsby.
2 minutes left of the
Brings
period.
it out in front. Svechkov to an open Shen. Ricocheted in front of the net. LaRue takes it. More zone time for the Predators, but they'll have to tag here.
That line's got a few opportunities. LaRue, Svechkov getting some chances down there.
Nashville starting to get the territorial edge here in the second period. Marchessault to Josi. Block. Josi again.
Turn it again.
Send it wide. Marchessault swirling around the offensive zone.
I'll see, Kenneth.
Svechkov. Josi from the circle. Drags and shoots. Blocked by Laine. Out of play.
All right, folks, the next Bud Light official watch party this Saturday, December 7th at Maria Bonita's Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Antioch. Drink specials, food specials, live broadcast for our radio partner El Jefe. There'll also be chances to win autographed pucks, posters, jerseys, and a lot more. The party starts at 5 p.m. The Preds will face off against the Ottawa Senators at 6 p.m.
It sounds pretty good right now.
It's another example of Nashville buzzing around the offensive zone, but not turning it into good opportunities that end up on net. It's like a broken record.
Missed shots. It's just
They'll try it again. Tipped on net this time. Montembeault secures it. A good tip that time by Stamkos.
And that's been the key. You go back to I don't know how many games. They're getting in there. They're getting in the spots, but they're not able to convert. They're not able to take advantage of all the hard work that it takes. That's actually a really good play right there. And if they can continue to do that, you will generate and you will create offense.
Come on,
But more often than not, lately, it's getting blocked. It's hitting shin pads. It's going wide. That's what happens when you struggle and you're fighting with confidence. You force things. You try to make the perfect shot, hesitate for a second, and pucks aren't getting through. But if they can continue to get pucks through, they're going to create some breaks.
Also could use a bounce somewhere in here. Forsberg from his knees. Stamkos down, but they win the draw. That shot through. Tip. Montembeault completely lost sight of that. That was almost the bounce they're looking for.
We go for a frosty.
Stamkos trails in. Carrier picks him up behind the net.
1 minute left in the period.
The second period. Forsberg headmans to Yossi.
Yes.
Nyquist jumps into the rush with him. Matheson, a sharp turn and draws a penalty. Power play coming up for Montreal. They've got numbers. Gallagher back to Dvorak.
3-on-2.
Gallagher. Save.
Forsberg sent someone flying right there. He gets up and pushes back. I can't see the number of who that was. Might have been Anderson.
So the play was, or the penalty, I should say, was spotted on the other end of the ice.
Yeah, it'll be Nyquist. I think he just reached in there with his stick. We got a tripping call. I'm guessing here, and then again, Justus Onanen with another big save.
Nyquist to the box.
Nashville, number 14.
All right, we got to survive this penalty kill right
Mitch Dunning and Tom Chmielewski.
No more shorty.
The referees tonight.
Well, here's the save from Justus Onanen. Another good little chance there by the Canadiens, and he's just so calm. He's in the right spot, fills up a lot of space, makes that save look easy. And right here, just reaching with the stick, you get this, and you just feel that as soon as the stick goes in there, you're just inviting somebody. Went down easy and drew that penalty.
36 seconds to go in the period. Second power play for Montreal. You might recall at the end of the first period, they put a lot of heat on the Predators. Onanen was outstanding.
Not a big fan of Mexico. Now, if you're going to St. John,
2 up clock.
Might be a different story.
And they finally clear the puck. Good effort by Blankenberg and Smith. Line A, cruising ahead, splits through the wall. Stick loose on the ice belonging to Sissons. Make it Smith. Side of the net, right in.
Come on!
And what a save by
Juice. Get it out of there.
Penalty call is coming up. And this is going to be a
5-on-3.
Interference is the call. Sissons can't believe it. But with 2.6 seconds to go, more trouble for Nashville.
Nashville, number 10. 2-minute minor interference.
Well, we get an interference call here, and I missed it. I was watching Onanen make a couple more really good saves, and Colton Sissons, I think he ends up hitting Hudson here right in the slot, right there. The puck just goes by. It was right in the vicinity, and it went by there. Hudson and Sissons made contact. But look at save 1, save 2 there by Onanen. And Bruno
just came out of nowhere and just clobbered him.
He does not like that. You can read lips. You can have fun with that. But Bruno fired up with that penalty call at the end. And 2.6 left in this period. But they're going to have a minute 22 or a minute 23 or 5-on-3
minute 25 or a minute 23 seconds.
Well, first things first.
Power play. Two-man
have to try to avoid a shot attempt here with 2.6 on the clock, which is plenty of time to line something up off the face-off. If you can win the draw, they're going to check how much time should be on the clock here. So Sissons collided with Hudson in the low slot after that chaotic play.
The puck was there. I don't think Hudson touched it. I think that's the problem. He made contact at that time. You could argue on the Predators side that that's a puck battle. On the Canadian side, you could argue that he never touched a puck, so it's interference.
And
obviously, emotions running high with the Predators and everybody because of their situation.
Because I don't want to get copyright.
8/10 of a second put on the clock. And the faceoff goes directly past Hudson. And so it's all academic for this period. So minute 23 of a 5-on-3 to start the third period.
Coach is mad.
So a scoreless second period for both teams. Unofficially, Nashville outshot 12-10 in the period. Tons of offensive zone time, but held off the board by Sam Montembeault. Coming up, the Hyundai Intermission Report, Lindsay with Derek McKenzie. And we'll get Hal Gill, the former Montreal Canadien and Nashville Predator, coming over for his input. 1-0 Montreal after 40.
All righty, so 1-0 is the score. A great scoring game, or two defensive scoring game with two good goalies. I think it's just the guys can't shoot, but Preds have had so many opportunities to score. They have 16 shots on goal to 25 for Montreal. So we'll bring back to the second intermission here. Appreciate the ones that are here. Still, the one goal scored back in the first period, a long time ago. If you did miss it, Jake Evans, he scored 7:50 into the first period, his 5th goal of the year. And this is how he did it. He went coast to coast. Coast to coast. Yossi trying to get back there in time, just not enough, and boom, put it in. Now, it wasn't as pretty as Matthews' goal last night, but we will smash you. So that is the goal. Game stats here for the Preds, 16. 16. Oh, hold on a second. Let me, wrong screen there. Let me get this here. We'll come back and let you listen to the interview of the Preds coach. Team stats here for the Preds, 16 shots on goal, 13 hits, 15 faceoffs won. They've improved that to 44%. 0 for 2 on the power play. And Montreal will start on the power play, two-man advantage into the third period. Hopefully don't have the start of the third period. Shorthands, nothing. Total penalties, 3. Penalty minutes, 6 for the Preds. 8 block shots, 6 takeaways, and 11 giveaways. On the Montreal side, 25 shots, 22 hits, 19 faceoffs won. They're at 55%. 0 for 3 on the power play. They do have the shorthanded goal when Nashville was on the power play. 4 penalty minutes, 15 block shots, 18 takeaways, and 4 giveaways. Let's see, are they back yet? Nope, they are not. Let's take a look at the box scores. Box scores. Preds shots on goal here. 3 for Forsberg, 3 for LaRue. He had 2 shots that could have gone in. 2 for Marchand, 1 for Nyquist, 1 for Sissons, 3 for Stamkos, 1 for Svechkov, 1 for Shen, 1 for Ski. And that is it. On the goal side, Juice the second, ending on. He's got 25 saves on 25 shot attempts with 24 save opportunities. Let's see here. Come on. Refresh. And a frozen part tree and a frozen part tree. Come on. Refresh. There we go.
After the second period, the Predators close out their road trip on Saturday when they visit the Ottawa Senators. We'll have coverage beginning at 5:30 with Predators Live, followed by Preds and Senators at 6 right here on FanDuel Sports Network and the FanDuel Sports Network app. Stay with us. When we come back, I'll be standing by with assistant coach Derek McKenzie. Canadiens leading 1-0 after 2.
1-0 after 2. Preds have 16 shots on goal yesterday. They had 11 shots on goal in the second period. So that is that. Thanks for the ones that have subscribed tonight. Thanks for the ones that have hit the like button. We're trying to get to that 30th like. We've had more folks here tonight than we did last night, but not as many likes. So make sure you hit that like for us. And let's take a look at the box scores for Montreal. Jake Evans with the goal, no assists. Was unassisted on that shorthanded goal. 2 goals for Dvorak, 1 for Evans, 2 for Gallagher, 2 for Lane, 2 for Swatsky, 2 for Suzuki, 2 for Hudson, 2 for Matheson, and 2 for Struble. Is it Strube or is it Struble? I don't know. Time on the ice, 13 minutes for Lane. He's got the most so far. 13 minutes for Zrodsky. 17 minutes for Matheson, 13 minutes for Hudson, 13 minutes for Strube. Monster Ball has got the 16 shot attempts on him. He's got 16 saves. He's looking pretty good. In the Central Division, Preds 7-13-6, a loss last night to the Toronto Maple Leafs. They are in second in the bottom. What's up, Varik? And the Atlantic Division, Montreal is in their bottom of their division. They're 9-13-3 with 21 points. Chicago is the worst in the division right now for the Central Division. So the over-under tonight was 6.5. I don't see that happening. Come on. Refresh. Maybe that'll work. Not a Nashville fan, but seeing you with the Leafs game last night was awesome. Oh man, thanks, buddy. Figured it. I've never done a Leafs game before, so it would turn out pretty good. NASCAR, baseball, hockey. What's next, bro? Probably we're gonna try some college football. We did college football on Saturday. We're gonna try some NFL this weekend. We're gonna try it. We'll see how it goes. We do it all, man. JH, good to see you, buddy. UFC fan probably can't do that. They will, even the audio, they'd probably take us down.
Nashville Predators hockey is brought to you by Bridgestone, official tire of the Nashville Predators, by Vanderbilt Health, official healthcare provider of the Nashville Predators, and by Regions Bank, official banking partner of the Nashville Predators, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Hyundai Intermission Report. Montreal leading 1-0, and now I'm joined by assistant coach Derek McKenzie. Coach Eustace Onanen having a great debut so far. How impressed have you been with him?
Yeah, I mean, happy for him, obviously, coming in here. Not an easy situation. Didn't get a pregame skate. A lot of things didn't go as planned, but, he's playing really well, keeping us in the game.
Before the penalties, your team seemed to really be buzzing at the end of the second period. What were you seeing, and what do you think needs to carry over to the third in order to get 2 points?
Well, I mean, you're exactly right. I thought we found some energy there. We forced them to defend a little bit, which is hard on any team. Obviously, we have a huge task, in front of us now. I mean, I won't get into the call, but, it just seems to be following us right now, and we got to find a way to come up with a kill. It's going to be tough. We got Sis is one of our best killers in the penalty box, but it's testing us in every which way possible, and something's got to give, and I'm proud of these guys for working as hard as they are. It's go out in the third period, do what we keep doing. We've had this conversation too many times. Again, I think get through this kill will be huge for us.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us on the other side. Hal Gill's going to join the boys in the booth.
All right, so coming up this weekend, let's give you a schedule, proposed schedule here. Not sure if it's going to be true or not, but we're going to try. Let's see. Georgia Bulldogs play what time? They play at 3 p.m. Okay, they play at 3 p.m. on Saturday. Georgia Bulldogs versus the Texas Longhorns. And then we're going to do that game. And then maybe, just maybe, Predators play at what time? Preds play tomorrow or Saturday at 6. Might run into an issue right there because it's normally about a 4-hour game. We'll see. I might just do the Predators Senators. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Based on if the bots are showing the games, then probably not. But Predators, Senators on Saturday at 6 could be a possibility to do that one. And then Sunday, I might do the Titans and the Jaguars. I don't know. Both horrible teams, but I don't think anybody would be covering those. We'll have to see what games they're going to be showing on TV on Sunday. But Titans, Jaguars possibly on Sunday. I don't know, sure. But thanks for all the love here tonight, guys. We appreciate you. As we're trying to get to 30 likes. Like, is it that hard to get to? And then next Tuesday, we'll be doing Tennessee versus Miami. And then next Thursday, we'll do another Predators game. Let's see what date that is. Tennessee Preds. Let's see. Next Thursday's game is against the Stars. So Preds at Stars next Thursday. We'll have that for you live as well. Make sure you check out our vlog that we put out today. Our last installment of our cruise vlog. If you like vacation videos, make sure you check out that. Our last getting off of the Carnival Jubilee from Mexico. We had a good time. Make sure you check it out. If you're bored, about 6 or 7 videos for you to watch. They're all about 30 minutes long or 20-some minutes long. Montreal gonna win, I'm sure. Cobalt. What's up, Cobalt? Good to see you.
Welcome into the Rooms to Go Lounge. I'm Ashley Shamedy. Tonight marks the 34th meeting between the Preds and Habs. Nashville leads the series with a 17-15-2 record. However, 7 of those losses happened in overtime.
Great stat.
Oh, the DJ always cranks it up between periods here. They put on a great show in Montreal.
Nashville has a band.
Montreal
Predators
jam. 1-0 after 2. Hyundai intermission coverage continues. Willie Don and Chris Mason, joined by Hal Gill, who once hailed. He's actually traded from Montreal to Nashville back in the day. So Hal, another period where Nashville is just starved for offense. They had, at least towards the end of the period, a lot of zone time, got some chances, failed to tie it up, and now they're in a big pickle going into the third period down 2 men.
Yeah, I feel like the offensive zone time was there. The Habs pack it in pretty tight. They got some blocks. Looks like they're going to get a chance, and then there's a guy jumping out and blocking it. So I think they just need to change the point of attack just a little bit. When they're cycling, when they're working out of the corner, attack the net, and then move it off. One more pass. Extend the play a little bit longer and look for those off-seam passes, maybe a high tip. Those kind of plays. Get it around Montembeault rather than blast it through these guys.
Yeah, we're talking about some of those the shots that are getting blocked. You don't always have to get it on net, but you have to get it by the shot blocker. Exactly. And don't throw it in the shin pads. And in theory, that'll keep plays alive, I think, a little more.
Well, one of the things that has happened as a result, there's been some plays that have gone the other way. 8 odd-man rushes for Montreal, and so Justus Anonen has faced more heat. He's done an outstanding job so far in his first game as a Predator.
I think he's been awesome, and Skillsy can attest to this. You got a lot of nerves when you get traded to a team and you're playing your first game. You want to go out there and show the boys that, hey, you're here to play, you're here to party, you want to help the guys win a hockey game, and he has been busy. I mean, he is keeping him in this hockey game. He's going to have a lot of work coming in, but so far, we're both loving the way Justus Anonen is starting.
He's been aggressive, too. He's way out at the top of his crease. I feel like he's attacking the game. Hey, this 5-on-3, he's got to be huge. They have to trust him. They have to give him the short side shot, take away those cross crease plays and the across the Golden Road, those plays. Give him the shot. They have to trust him. So this is going to be a big test.
Well, let's talk about the absence of Ryan O'Reilly. If people joined us late, O'Reilly injured last night, out week to week. He does all of the little things. He's involved in every situation. How do you think they've managed so far?
Face-offs are huge. You need a guy like the Factor who go out there and win your draws, especially on the power play. But I do like Stamkos in the middle. I feel like he's gotten a little more speed, fluid through the neutral zone that we haven't seen too much of him have. So it's a tough situation to factor out, but they're making the best that they can with it.
Yeah, and I think what you're seeing Stamkos, he's getting to play with the high-end talent on the team, and that's what he's used to doing. So they're going to starting to get some chemistry. But I think it's an opportunity for these young guys, and we're talking about, I don't care who you are on this team, it's there for you. If somebody wants to take it, if you're a rookie, if you're a young player, if you're a veteran, we need someone to step up and be the hero here. So get the kill and then go.
Begging. Someone step up, and they got to know that too.
So 5-on-3 to start the third period. Hal, thanks for coming over.
Yeah, get the kill, get some momentum, and we'll have a good time. Enjoy the third.
Messi.
1-0 at the end of 40 minutes. Testing out our French. It's very limited on my part, for sure. 1-0 after 40, third period coming up.
All right. Can I stand up and talk like this? Yes, I can. I like this. Stand up and talk like this. So what's up, everybody? Make sure you're hitting that like button for us. I'm standing up here. I'm tired of sitting down. Preds down 1-0. They're going to start on a power play as well. Habs is going to start on a power play, and they're going to get this penalty kill. They're down two guys here. It's a 5-on-3. Steve, thanks for the like, the thumbs up. Good deal. But yeah, so the Preds can get through this penalty kill here. Then, like he said, stop trying to blow it through the guys. Try to make some moves around him to get the puck in. We're so close to scoring. We've been so many closes of scoring here against him. We just need one to get into OT. Get those 2 points. We need 2 points. If we lose in overtime, we've been losing in overtime a lot, but we've been getting those points. So that's a good thing here. But Habs, can you protect the lead? It's 1-0. See what happens. 1-0 is the score. I said 2-1. The beginning of the game, I said 2-1. So with Preds winning. But both teams, Habs, rebuild year, Preds, talent, can't get anything going. Let's see if it starts right here in the third period. Now, remember last night, third period, not good. Preds gave up 3 goals to the Toronto Maple Leafs in the third period. So let's see what happens here. Matthews was outstanding. Does a Habs start up here, or does it the other way around? Does one of the guys of the Preds score 3 times here? Let's see what happens. It was all Leafs. It was all Leafs in the third period. Matthews and Nylander just took over. Or was it Marner and Matthews just took over. They were on the same line. It was over. So Preds are tired. They got in late into Montreal. It's a good little flight from Toronto to Montreal. You can see it in Nyquist. He's not doing too well. The boys are just moving slow. But thank goodness for Juice 2. Arnanen, our first time playing for the Preds, in goal tonight. So let's see if this young kid can keep it going like he has been going. He's done a lot of saves. We had that one shorthanded goal back in the first period. Let's see what happens here. Let's go, Preds. Let's go. Let's get it going here. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button as you're coming in. We're about to get back to the third period. Let's get over into our studio, and let's have some fun. Let's go, Predators. That's right. All right, let's go.
Now let's give you the Hunt Brothers Pizza Watch and Win. And what would you know? Justus Onanen and his Predators debut is the subject and the player of the game. So go to NashvillePredators.com/HuntBrothers, enter Onanen's name along with your contact info for a chance to win lower bowl tickets to an upcoming Predators home game, 4 to be exact, and generous helpings of Hunt Brothers Pizza. Let's go down to Lindsay Rowley, who had a chance to talk with Todd Richards.
Well, Willie, let's keep talking about Justus Onanen. You were just talking about him. That's what I talked with Richards about. It's exactly echoed what Mackenzie talked about, how great of a debut he is having. I said, this is going to be a tall task here with the penalty kill, the 5-on-3, and he said, yeah, but he's made some big saves here so far through 2 periods. He's going to need to make some even bigger ones here. So hopefully he steps up. He said as well as that, once they kill this off, wants to go back to the way they were playing before the 5-on-3, before the penalties. Really like the momentum they picked up there.
Yeah, the latter part of the second period, they put some good pressure on. Here's Line A in the 2-man advantage. A minute 10 left, and Gus Nyquist penalty. Sisson's also in the box. Caulfield around and back out top. Suzuki, diagonal feed, deflected by Carrier to the line and kept in. Line A quickly moves it over. And a good poke check by Jankowski to send it down.
Good job by those 3, Jankowski, Shea, and Carrier. Carrier with a huge pass deflection there. wide open net on the side, and Carrier blocked it.
Hudson gains the zone. Woken up by Carrier. He looks for a loose puck. It comes to Shea. Shea got jammed up in his attempt. He waited too long to try to get it by everybody. Now a battle behind the net.
30 seconds here.
Out of the reach of Line. Nashville dodges a bullet there.
Suzuki got that
clear out
pass and just kind of blindly feathered it back to the point. Got in between his two teammates there and out of the zone.
Line will let it rip. It's blocked by Carrier. Sent back towards the line. Kept in by Suzuki. Broken stick on the ice. And they score!
And it's goal. And there it is.
Two games for Line and 2 goals. His patented shot. His shot is different. And the power play goal makes it 2-0.
Well, Carrier had blocked a shot, and his stick broke. I think we'll see it here. Right there, and then it breaks on. So he's got to drop that stick. And eventually, that's Line shot as well.
I think I was live, but I guess it...
Attack, he can't extend his stick and pressure Line.
Go,
so he's kind of just sitting there, and a shooter like Patrick Line, if he gets this much time,
third period all over
look
again
at that
yesterday.
Shot, just pulls it, changes the angle, opens up that short side, and rips it right under the bar.
Just a perfect shot. Line throughout his whole career, that is his #1 tool, a prolific shooter. He's been through a ton of adversity. It's really to fall in love with him. They took his contract. Basically, he didn't have to give up much of anything because he costs a lot of money. They took a chance on him after he's been through a lot. Injuries and checking into the player's assistant program.
Montreal still on a power play here.
Backside! Just out of the reach of Gallagher. That was almost the daily double. 3 seconds to go, and Nashville will escape having allowed just 1. But now it's a 2-0 lead. Sisson's out of the box. So what a story. That's going to make the rounds through the NHL. 2 games and 2 goals for Line. He hadn't played since last December. Up until Tuesday night. Sent it back to the slot. Picked up Nyquist. Now the Predators face a big uphill battle. Haven't been scoring much of late. And now down by 2. Blankenburg to the net. Forsberg. Shot block. Rebound.
They're always there blocking it every time.
Trying to get it to Nyquist. Blankenburg holds the line.
Okay.
Shea racing down from the point. Brady Shea. Cycles back. Nyquist trying to get free. Savard. Savard goes down. Forsberg and Stamkos lurking. Yossi comes into the game. It comes free. Armia tries to clear. Shea finds the captain. Give and go. Stolen back by Evans.
Evans he's picked up a few passes in the right spot. He's really good at that. Taking away that lane, you think you have something there, and Evans picks it off.
So Nashville was just seconds away from killing off the 5-on-3. At least the 5-on-3 portion.
And then Ride Guardians. Okay.
But the power play goal makes it 2-0. Line
Which song would I get?
From Hudson and Suzuki at 1:14.
It's in Canada at Epcot. Cole.
Svechkov looking for Juuso Parsons. Marchessault, a Quebec native, in his home province. Got a lot of family here today.
Marchessault saying, "Why did I leave Vegas?"
Parson battling for it.
I can pick the song? Okay, cool.
Yossi drawing a crowd. Puck stays in the offensive zone, and they'll work it back towards Marchessault. Wedged into the boards by Barron. It comes away for Gallagher. Svechkov try to jam it up just outside the line. It's taken by Yossi. He will resume the attack. Yossi centers. Marchessault had his stick elevated. Dvorak will try to lead Newhook in. Shen.
Who wins 4? I think
looking for LaRue. He wasn't expecting.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Suzuki pass intercepted by Jankowski. Jankowski had a third-period goal last night.
Canada.
Missed Evangelista on that pass. Cleared to center. Willsby with Shen.
Hi, Fred. See you, buddy.
Montembeau.
Hit that like for us. We'll get double the likes there if we're getting all the money.
After a ton of shot attempts.
62.
Only
Hit subscribe
33%
too,
of
y'all.
have gone on net. The leaders in the NHL, 55-56%. So you want to be at least over 50. And after 2 periods, Nashville at 33%. Try to change that tune here. Plenty of time.
There's time, but that's been the theme. That's the struggle of the Predators. That's why they are where they are in terms of goal scoring per game. Nothing's getting through. They're getting shots blocked. They're in those areas. They're in those spots. Potentially have those chances, but either blocked or missing the net. It makes it tough to score goals and create offense.
Is that in February? When is that?
Blankenberg with a hard hit on Slavkovsky.
Finland, USA, Canada,
starting to get bigger and stronger. McCarron fires. Got his own rebound. Popped over the top of the net. Sissons.
Yeah, so many opportunities.
Carrier. Yossi one-timer. Stop Montembeault. Rebound.
Carlos.
McCarron had a chance. Montembeault made the save.
Exactly, Carlos.
A block shot by Doc. Doc swimming around the ice. Laine is down and slow to get up. A stick is lost on the ice. Predators continue to attack. Carrier looking for a lane. Yossi attacks again. Penalty call coming up. This will be on Montreal. Yossi pivots away from the defender. Extra attackers come on. Here's Forsberg. Stamkos in the game. An exhausted group.
They just don't look like they know how to play with each other.
Forsberg surveying and shooting.
Another block.
Over the top of the net and touched up.
February 12th to the 20th. I'll be busy that weekend.
A slash on Montreal. Predators with an opportunity on the power play coming up.
Montreal 77, 2-minute minor slashing.
All right.
Nashville gives up the power play goal. Now they go on the power play.
All right, so the Preds are on a power play. We got down 2 goals. And let's go over the scoring here. Let's go over the goal score for the Habs on that score, making it 2-0 on a power play for them. Let me get back down there like it was. Let's go over that goal score for you. And that was Patrick Laine, his 2nd goal of the year on a power play, assisted by Lane Hutson and Nick Suzuki, his 17th assist. And I'll add that to our ticker here in just a second. So thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you being here. Because we're trying to get to 40 likes. 40 likes. W Habs. Let's see here. 3rd period. Oops. That's not, it was quick on the chick. Ay. All right, here we go.
That Nashville was buzzing all around.
Yeah, the Preds got to score. They have to find a way if they want to get back in this hockey game. Down 2 now, and you can see right there in front of the net, slashes Sisson's stick out of his hands, and gives the Predators a good offensive zone push there. A couple chances. Montembeault with some saves. That's what happens when you spend time in your zone. You force the other team to take liberties. And Sissons is able to draw one in front of the net on Kirby Doc. So power play, you're up, guys. Come on.
And remember how big that penalty was at the end of the 2nd period when Sissons was called for a 2nd penalty, and they're going to blow this play dead. Stamkos not happy at all with the linesman. He had won that face-off clean. But Nashville didn't like that call on Sissons, which gave Montreal a 2-man advantage. They have only 1 shot this period, but Laine put it right in the top corner on the 5-on-3.
Yeah, it was a perfect shot, and there's only a few guys in the league that can shoot like him.
Predators have come back since going to even strength. They've outshot the Canadiens 5-1, so they're starting to get more through. Now with the man advantage, this is their 3rd chance. Stamkos had to leave the circle, and it's cleared by Montreal.
Boys. Very important here.
Predators' last power play in the 2nd period, they were able to generate some chances, some pressure. The puck's got to go in the net. Mark Jankowski said it after. There's no more moral victories.
I love what
this is a good penalty kill that Montreal has.
Where you said it.
Just under 83% coming into tonight. Forsberg to the middle. Marchessault. And they score!
Hey!
They're going to say Nyquist.
No, he waved it off.
Oh, man. Got a break there going hard to the net. And he called that no goal right away. Let's see if they huddle up or how this shakes out. You don't see much argument from the Predators. Or Nyquist as they're looking up to the screen. We'll get a call here.
The call on the ice is that there's no goal due to the puck being propelled in with a distinct.
Well, let's see. Keep your eye on Nyquist as he circles back. Pass across. And yeah, that's pretty much a kick there. Pushes it
Nyquist
with his right foot. Gets out of the way there. If he just can't get it, the stick on it in time. He gets that and touches it with the stick. It's obviously not a kicked in puck, but not much argument, so that was pretty cut and dry.
What you try to do is sort of slam on the brakes and throw up some snow like you're slowing down and direct it and not quite follow through. That was borderline, but clearly the right call.
What?
You might recall a game in Seattle where that happened to Tommy Novak. A little more debatable on that one.
Oh, Carlos retracted his thing. I thought it was funny when he said.
Nashville trailing by 2.
Go Habs, go Chris.
Stamkos rips it. It's blocked.
And the Habs clear it out.
Savard doing a lot of dirty work tonight. Took care of that one.
And they blocked a lot of shots. They had 15 blocks after 2 periods. Chalk another one up right there.
Nashville starved for offense.
Yes, he did.
Josi
on a power play
delivers
goal.
it to the slot. Deflected away. Forsberg tracks it down. Forsberg in the corner. Centers it across.
Oh, Adam.
Got away from Stamkos. 47 seconds to go in the Nashville power play.
I believe it was his birthday.
Nashville winless in their last 5. Marchessault makes a great move around. Draws a penalty. And now Nashville will have a 2-man advantage for 36 seconds. Good individual move by Marchessault.
Absolutely. I was just going to say, great individual play by Marchessault. Uses speed, cuts to the middle, draws a penalty.
Montreal, number 47. 2-minute minor, holding.
So the Predators will have 36 seconds, 5-on-3. And I'll tell you what, if you want to talk about a critical junction of the game, nice little move there, puts it into space, cuts in, and Struble takes him down as he drives the net and gets a little shot there on Montembeault.
Nashville called a 30-second timeout.
I like this. Get the timeout. Make sure you're getting the setup right. If you got a face-off play, if you have some things you want to do, it's been a while since
22
Nashville's
shots
had a
on goal for the
5-on-3.
Preds, 27 for the Habs.
They've given up a couple. They got scored on in the last 2 games, 5-on-3.
Nashville is 2 for
like
their last 21.
Subscribe to the channel
on the power play. They do not have a 5-on-3 goal this season. And it's interesting to note, we told you at the beginning of the game, both of these teams take a lot of penalties. Montreal, the 3rd most per game, or at least per 60 minutes, and the Predators, the 6th most. And we've seen special teams play out. They're a big, big part of this game. A shorthanded goal by Jake Evans in the first period.
Too much
and then a 5-on-3 goal here in the 3rd. So special teams accounting for all the scoring, and now it's Nashville's opportunity to come back.
They need one here. It's 5-on-3. 36 seconds is a long time of 5-on-3. Starts with the face-off, and you got to get that set up.
Broadcast a bit
we'll
behind.
See what they decide to do here strategically.
Network.
No Ryan O'Reilly. So Stamkos to take the face-off. Forsberg, Marchessault, Josi, Nyquist. Josi from the dot. Not much time to waste here. Nashville's got to make it happen. Tipped in front. Save Montembeault. They get the whistle. Montembeault wasn't quite sure he had it. Nashville crashed in. Only 24 seconds left.
It was under him, and when you see a goaltender do that, look around. You don't know if it's loose. They don't know they had it. It could have been under his pad. I couldn't tell from way up here. Well, a better idea. And as a player, you want to try to jam that puck in, and it's like they got some of Montembeault there. That's a good look right there. He doesn't know he has it, and you can see Marchessault just barrel in there and try to push Montembeault, and hopefully the puck goes with him.
5-on-3.
They got the whistle.
24 more seconds.
That's a good look.
Nashville controls
Get
under
together,
pressure.
boys.
Forsberg along the board.
30 seconds
got it back to
timeout. Figure it out.
Josi looks to the net front. Josie fades and drifts. Offside Stamkos. So they get Forsberg. Had a whack at it.
Forsberg missed it. And then Josi missed it.
Josi and up the ice. That's going to do it for a 5-on-3 in 2 seconds. Nyquist breaks through. One man out of the box. Doc coming back into the play. It's now a 5-on-4. Stamkos.
No power play.
A pass through the middle. Nothing but red jerseys there. Doc, he's fresh. Comes out of the box. Attacks Forsberg. And Forsberg drives him into the corner.
He is shut the door, David.
On the counter, Josi. Josi pressured at the line. Hangs on. Forsberg. One-timer missed the net. Stamkos.
Stamkos can't hit it either.
Again, and Forsberg.
82 mile an hour.
Back and forth, and Forsberg just buried his shoulder in a big 6'5" Kirby Doc, and then sets up Stamkos for a one-timer.
Montreal turns the play back at the blue line. Only 35 seconds remaining in this two-man advantage. Evangelista in the second unit out there. Stamkos stays on. He's part of both units. Shea to Stamkos. Cross-ice Evangelista.
These guys can't pass to each other worth nothing.
Brady Shea looks on. Time ticking down. Evangelista into the traffic. Save. Montembeault.
Where Svechkov was trying to get in there. Montembeault able to hold that puck. He had to fight through some traffic there. And Svechkov gave Montembeault a little jab.
The Habs goalie, man, he's been shutting it down all day.
Let's see the save here is Montembeault. You can see Juuso Parssinen. He's able to find that puck, and then Svechkov gives a little jab, and Jack-Eye comes and gets him out of there. Watch Forsberg. Just short-handed. Doc just got out of the watch him turn back, though, and then Forsberg
second and third worst team
skating and barrels
in
right
the league
through him.
Playing each other right now.
You can see he's frustrated here. Trying to do everything in his power. And been really physical this game. A lot of frustration. They just can't. One off the rings, one off the post. A couple nice plays, setups. They just can't get it to go.
Dying seconds of this two-man advantage.
Ron. What's up,
Shea
Ron? Good to see you.
Evangelista. Drags into the corner. Parson. Poke check by Savard. Cleared down the ice. And that will do it. Nashville with 4 total shots. 3 on the 5-on-3, 1 on the 5-on-4.
24 shots on goal for the Preds, 27 for the Habs. Here comes the Preds.
A golden opportunity missed to get back in the game. You can tell they're just baffled. This is why they cannot break through.
You're
no
correct,
other way to put
David.
Past the halfway point of the third. Nashville trails by a pair. Perrier gets crunched again, but that sent Jack-Eye flying.
Big hit.
Perrier did a good job to keep his balance. Special teams a big story.
But also, a couple shots going our way. This game is not even close.
5-on-3 power play goal in the third. McCarron to Cole Smith.
You can see the talent. They're just not clicking.
Wilsby lost the handle. Marchessault and Smith spilled down in the offensive zone. Jack-Eye comes away. Jankowski banks a pass to himself.
To go.
Marchessault looks for some help.
They're missing passes. They're passing to nobody when they think they're there.
Comes out. Get back to the corner. Good forecheck. Jankowski tries to bank it off the side of the cage. Zach LaRue in the game. Grew up in this area. Barron couldn't hang on. Nashville grinding. Jankowski drives to the net.
Trying to get his second goal of the year.
In front of the net. LaRue trying to get away from Jack-Eye, who committed the penalty. He's put his team back on the power play.
Well, they went and battled in the corner, and LaRue was getting in there. That's a good shift there by Jankowski, LaRue. And Jack-Eye was just getting frustrated with LaRue all over the ice. Just cross-checks him there. Preds power play up next.
All right, another power play for the Preds. You know what that means.
Yeah. Nashville Predators
All right. See what happens here. Another 5-on-4. Maybe they'll give another one, give us 5-on-3 again. But, man, they have been a block on that goal, man. It's been a wall. But there was a couple times on that 5-on-3, Josi missed a pass for the shot. Forsberg missed a pass for the shot. Nyquist just passed it in the middle of the ice with nobody there. So lots of mistakes on the Preds' part, but they're so close to a goal. They're so close. But it is 2-0. 2-0, 8:26 to go in the third period. Preds about to go on another power play here. Let's see if we can get a goal here and make this close. I did say 2-1, but I said Preds 2-1 at the beginning of the game. The over-under was 6.5. I don't think that's going to happen. I guess Vegas thought with two poor teams, there would be goals like crazy. I thought about saying, more goals, but then I realized who these two teams are. But something will eventually click for Nashville. Tough night in Toronto. Yeah, right, Mark. Tough night for the Preds in Toronto. That third period was disastrous.
Don't forget, after the game, Predators Live presented by Racetrack. Highlights, interviews, and analysis. Lindsay Rowley in the locker room. Predators will take the train from Montreal to Ottawa for the last leg of this road trip. And so we'll see what kind of train ride it is. Nashville with their 5th power play.
A train?
Coming up now. They've still got plenty of time.
Delta don't go to Montreal to
Montreal
Ottawa?
has killed off the last 9 power plays by the opposition over the last 3 games.
This is another opportunity. You've got to find a way to score goals. The power play.
Let's go. Power play
it's
here.
Another
2
chance
minutes.
here to step up. They're getting shots blocked. They're getting some misses. They're creating some lanes, some chances, but you've got to get it to go.
Win the opening draw. Marchessault, top of the circle, shoots. It's tipped by Nyquist. Rebound sent to the corner. Montembeault staying strong. He's 3-1 against the Predators in his career.
Josi missed it again.
The stick of Josi. That will force the tag-up. 8:05 on the clock.
This chain
Josi
train.
trying to regroup his team. Nyquist takes it across the line. Pass stolen by Anderson. Nyquist recovers. With some time ticking down on this important power play. Predators with 10 total shots with their power play time. Josi able to get around Armia. Puts it behind the net. The race is on. Matheson with speed. Matheson still with it. Short-handed try now, Armia. He shoots. Blocked by Josi.
Not another shorty.
1 minute down.
Need that.
In the penalty. Forsberg. Can't keep the play onside. Good stick by the Habs.
And Phil frustrated there as he cut cross and just missed it a little bit on the going from the backhand to forehand, came out across the line.
Oh,
offside,
let it
and you can
snow
see a lot of the
goals.
guys.
Let it snow goals.
The human
let it
side,
snow
I
goals.
feel for these guys because, we've all played sports and been in this situation where no matter what you do, nothing seems to work. And the harder you try, sometimes the worse it becomes, and it's become a thing.
Yeah.
It's become a thing where they can spend as much time in the zone. They can get as many shot attempts as you want. It's not getting through. They're getting blocked. They're missing on those spots, but you got to find a way. You get paid to score goals. You get paid to do it, win hockey games, and right now it's been just a really tough, head-scratching start to the season for the Predators.
You can see how much it's weighing on him.
Yep.
With that body language, you can just see it. Josi had to get away. Right up the middle.
Fast
He's
break
already
again.
got one short-handed tonight. And a save!
Save by Drew.
He got just enough of the leather on it. Remember that one. Stamkos looking for Parsonen. Second unit is on. Forsberg and Stamkos stay on.
Can't pass it to anybody.
And it's clear. And the rest of the group now will go off. Marchessault
almost scored
Parsonen
3 shorties in this game.
Only 7 seconds remaining.
Well, looks like it'll do it for the power play, but Onanen give him a chance here to come back. He's kept him in it all game long.
He's the one bright spot tonight. Evans would have brought the house down. It's game over if he scores there. Loose puck side of the net.
They spent all that money, David.
Got a generous whistle there. As soon as the whistle blew, that puck popped free. So Nashville now 0 for 5 on the power play. And Montembeault continues to have a clean slate.
Yeah, look at this right here. Evans a good job. They've done a good job of breaking up those types of passes and then getting on the attack right away. That's the way Martin St. Louis wants him to play, and he makes a nice shot. But on it, and look at him getting his depth, matching the speed coming in, and patient, waits for that move by Evans, and then makes his save after the shot. Another big save by Justus Onanen.
So in the post-power play, Nashville will come out with Svechkov, Parsonen, Evangelista. Blankenburg and Shea at the blue line. Teams back to even strength. There hasn't been an even strength goal scored in this game. Icing on Montreal. So the Predators, we mentioned the percentage of shots that are not getting on net. Philip Forsberg right in tune with the team percentage. He's got 4 shots on goal, but 4 that have been blocked and 4 missed. So the volume is there. The possession time is there, but Philip Forsberg needs to get a higher percentage of his shots on net. And he knows it as well as anybody. He's a prolific goal scorer, but this is just kind of how it's going for the team right now.
It's tough. And one of those was an inch from going in. It rang it off the crossbar.
Yes.
When it rains, it pours.
Evangelista. You never know when it's going to turn, though. You just have to stay after it.
Right.
As hard as it is.
You never know. Eventually it will turn.
High level of frustration. But we've seen some amazing turnarounds. You just never know. When everything's going well, it's such a good feeling. You don't want to stay away from the ring. You can't wait to get to the ring. And then the other times, it just seems like nothing could ever go in.
It's tougher because it's not fun. There's not a lot of joy when you're going through a season like this. And as a player, as hard as it may be, and I know fans and everybody's emotional with the expectations and everything, and I'm right there with you, but from a player standpoint, no one feels sorry for you in this league. They will kick you when you're down, and they'll keep kicking you. So it's up to the guys as a team to fight your way out of it, and eventually it's going to turn, but is it going to be too late? Can they go on a miracle run? Well, that's the rest of the story, and we'll find out, but it's just been extremely difficult. Seems like it's the same story every game.
There's no question LaRue has drawn the ire of Montreal. But he continues to persevere and try to make something happen. Carrier shot. Montembeault juggles. It's still loose. Jankowski guides it back to the net. Montembeault has it. Another good flurry. 4:43 on the clock. The time is on Montreal's side, and Montembeault continues to shut the Predators down.
Shutting them down, it is 26 shots on goal for the Preds, 26 saves for Montembeault. Now on the other side, 28 shots for the Habs. The Habs been spent in the penalty box most of the third period here, but it is 2-0. 2-0 is the score. And we hope you guys are enjoying the stream tonight. Next Predator stream might be Saturday, or it might be definitely next Thursday against, who is it again? Oh, man, I've forgotten. Who is the Preds playing next Thursday? Dallas, at Dallas. So we'll continue to be on our road at Dallas. So make sure you check us out for that. Let me refresh my thing here because it's just spinning and spinning and spinning. But 2-0 coming down here. 4 minutes, 58 seconds. It's going to take a lot to get back in this thing. Come on there, FanDuel. Appreciate the subscribes tonight. We appreciate you guys. Lagging for some reason. Zen music. Some Zen. Put you asleep, one or the other. Come on now.
If we sound like a broken record, that's because it's the same story again. There's been some great stretches, some really dominant play in terms of zone time, but not having the ability to turn it into anything. Shots blocked, missed, not taking advantage of a good pass through and a seam play, and it's just been more frustration here for the Predators in Montreal.
Marchessault leading the Predators at shots on goal with 5 tonight. He's got 9 total attempts. We mentioned Forsberg with 4 and 12 total attempts. 4:38 on the clock. Everything can change if you can get one to go in. The whole feeling will change. Yeah. This is not a Canadiens team that has won a lot. They've got a lot of young talent. And they do give up 3.7 goals per game. Carrier. Chases. Onanen stays put right now. When will they make the move to go 6-on-5? We shall see. Heineman.
4 minutes.
Finds the open man. Evans. Pulls up. Centers. Turned back by the Predators. Now Heineman around for Matheson. Canadiens content to play some keep away here. Armia tried to power his way past Carrier. Now he ties him up in the corner. Carrier had that blocked shot. It broke his stick. He tried to clear it, but it didn't have enough juice on it. And he tried to defend without the stick. And that's when Laine buried that perfect wrist shot in the 5-on-3. A big moment in the game to start the third period.
Well, that was an elite shot.
3:29 to go. Come on, boys.
Under 3.5 left. Shea looks up ice for Smith. No icing. McCarron will chase. Jack-eye. Gallagher tries to clear the zone. Sissons fires it into an open corner. And a hard hit from McCarron. Smith hustling. Persevering. 17 minutes gone by. Jack-eye clears off the glass.
28
Wilsby
shots even here.
Wilsby having some trouble. Trying to get it back. Anderson works it free. Clock running. Dvorak shot. Shoulder save. Onanen. Hard hit. Sissons thrown to the ice. Looks at the referee. No arm is up. Onanen has to peek at the bench now. Down to 2.5 minutes to go. He'll head to the bench. Nashville needs 2.
Empty netter here.
On is Jankowski. Loose puck behind the net. Matheson has a stick on it. Puck loose. Forsberg in the bottom of the circle.
Together.
Suzuki juggled his stick. Forsberg shoots. Off the body of Jankowski and out of play.
Well, the Predators don't have their timeout now. They used it on the 5-on-3 there. So they'll have to get the group out that they want. Colton Sissons comes back on the ice for Mark Jankowski. There's Steven Stamkos. 2:14 left on the clock. It's like Sissons will take the draw here. It's a big one. First possession here. Time running out. They need 2 goals to tie.
Sissons has won 7 out of 10 draws.
Forsberg's working his butt off
half of the draws tonight. Missing Ryan O'Reilly, as most of you know. He joined us late, out week to week. Net is empty. Here's the shot off the post.
Oh, he missed it.
My goodness. That was close.
That was amazing.
I would have put it away. Nashville still with a faint heartbeat. 2 minutes to go.
Definitely looking good for the Habs. You're right, David. And he almost scored.
Puck loose in the corner. Marchessault can't hang on. Another shot at the empty net. That missed badly. And that will be icing.
They'll keep that group out, obviously.
Coach Bruno has gotten desperate.
Probably a couple tired guys.
In last-ditch attempt to score even one goal.
Time.
Looking good for the Habs.
1:46 left in the game. And Roman Josi, potential point streak coming to an end unless they can get 1 or 2 here.
Stamkos, who lost his first 5 faceoffs, is now 9-9. So he's come on as the game has gone on. Stamkos playing exclusively at center tonight. And it looks like they're going to try to keep him there for a while. With O'Reilly out. Puck loose. Worked around for Armia. He loops it to center. Josi chases it down. 1:38 left. Nyquist. Named to Team Sweden yesterday. But in a scoring drought, as most of the Predators are. Marchessault trying to play it from a sharp angle out of the corner. Now Stamkos directly behind the net on his backhand. Forsberg keeps it in. Eludes Armia. Now powers his way to the circle. And shoots into the skates of Savard.
1 minute left.
Stamkos with 1:07 on the clock.
Thank you, Dave.
Taken back by the Predators. Now a chance at the empty net for Dvorak. He hit his own man. Line change coming.
55 seconds.
Archiso, poke check at the line.
Oh,
Armia
no.
for the loose puck.
No.
He's got a lane to the net. Armia.
Goal. 3-0 game. Empty netter. Armia with his third goal of the year.
Yoel Armia, along with another ex-Jet, Patrick Laine, scoring goals here in the third period. And that's going to put the Montreal Canadiens in the win column here. It's 3-0.
Yeah, I think that's going to do it for this game. They had chances. They had a 5-on-3.
Plenty
they had
of
some
chances.
power play opportunities.
Go
they
Canadian,
got a good
Edmonton
performance
Oilers
from the
fan. What's
goaltender.
going on?
In his Predators debut, Eustace on it. And just were unable to get on the board tonight. And you got to score goals if you want to win hockey games. Captain Obvious, but it's been tough.
So Nashville just continues to be stuck
at the Canadian Tire Center against the Senators. Looking forward to watching the weekend game.
The Gallagher.
If we can bring it to you, we'll do it.
On the clock. So the bright spot tonight, without question, is on.
They do, Edmonton Oilers fans.
Continues for Nashville's offense.
We're bad. We shouldn't be, though.
Shot to Montembeau.
21 seconds left. All this talent, we can't do nothing with it.
The body language and the frustration on the guys. You go up and down the bench. Guys on the ice, it's come to a boiling point here. It is tough right now in the land of the Predators, trying to find answers. And again, you play Montreal, who gives up a lot of goals, and you come up short. And 15 seconds.
Now we're the second to worst team in the league.
Gallagher gains the red line with 10
Thank
on the
goodness
clock.
for the Blackhawks.
Montreal will win their second
He's wasting
consecutive
away
game.
Bedard.
They get to double digits in the win column, get to 23
3 seconds. GG, Canadian.
For Sam Montembeau.
They're kind of bad, not going to lie. So Montreal decides they're going to be the third worst team in the league with the big third shutout of the season for Montreal.
And a
3-0
group of Predators
Canadiens.
head to the locker room. Winless in their last 6, 0-3-3 during that stretch. Stay tuned. We'll have more from the Bell Center in Montreal next. 3-0 the final.
3-0 is the final. And thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Appreciate you. Most were Habs fans or Canadian fans. Great time on the stream. See some football on the weekend. Steve, thanks for watching, buddy. We appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. I don't even know how many. Did we get even like close to 40 likes? We had over almost 80 folks in here. It's funny how no one hits the like. Let's see where we're at. Do we finish with total of 42 likes? All right, we're close to our 50. If you're watching on replay, make sure you do hit that like button for us. All right, let's take a look at the, let me bring this down just a second here. There we go. Let's take a look at the goal scorer here. The last 2 goals. We did the Jake Evans. He was scored in the first period. We'll take a look one more time at this one. Evans went coast to coast with this one. We said this multiple times. It was the only goal to talk about. Yossi tried to get back there to block it, but just not enough. First shot on the young guy, Antonin, in goal. Juice number 2. And then Line A, 1 minute and 14 seconds into the third period, just like last game with Matthews. Sets it up here. Boom, boom, boom. Scores it in. And that is 2-0. 2-0 Montreal. And then the empty netter, Amari, his third goal, assisted by Evans. And I don't know how to say that guy's name, but we'll take a look at this one here. Empty netter, the seal in the coffin, a bad turnover by the Preds that's happened all night. They tried to block it from him, and it was an easy boom, boom, third goal. So 3-0 is the score. And we appreciate you ones hanging out here. Tuesday will be the next Preds game. We will be on Thursday with the Dallas Stars and the Predators, so look forward to that one. But let's listen in really quick here one more time.
Play 5-on-3 with a perfectly placed shot over the shoulder, under the bar. That was a backbreaker goal in this one.
Bridgestone, the official tire of the Nashville Predators. That goal by Laine made it a 2-0 game. Just over a minute into the third period. Sam Montembeault shut the door from there. An outstanding performance by Justus Onanen, and we'll break it all down for you on Predators Live, just around the corner, presented by Racetrack. It's coming up next on FanDuel Sports Network.
All right, so there it is. Looking at some of the stats here. Shots on goal for the Preds, 29 shots on goal to 30 for the Habs. Habs win the face-off at 56%. A power play goal for Montreal as well, 1 out of 3. 10 penalty minutes for the Habs, 6 for the Preds. They still end up losing 3-0. They've lost their last 6 in a row. And 19 hits for the Preds, 26 for the Habs, 23 block shots for the Habs, 11 for the Preds, 19 giveaways for the Predators, 8 for the Habs, and 6 takeaways and 11 for the Habs. So next game for the Habs and the Preds will be on April 6th. So hopefully we'll be able to cover that game for you. So thank you guys for wanting to tune in tonight. Appreciate it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe if you're watching on replay. We thank you so much for all the love tonight. We'll see you soon for this weekend for some football, maybe hockey, I don't know. But we'll keep it going here on The Go at CeeLo. Continuing our off season, just waiting for baseball and NASCAR. Hope you guys have a good time. We'll see you soon for some more fun here on The Go at CeeLo. Thanks to my lovely wife, Spain, for everything that she does. I hope you're feeling a little better, baby. I want to thank my mods for moderating. I want to thank my members for giving their hard-earned money back to the channel. I want to thank you for watching, especially when the Preds are this bad. It's eventually going to get better, right? Right? Man, it's a tough one. See you guys. Good night, y'all.